Okay, let's try this again. um, let's see. This is a game I've been trying to stream for ages now, and now it finally looks like I got it. Well, I got the game earlier, but now it finally seems I can record it and stream it properly. So that's something that's been on my to-do list for ages now. That being said, let's dive right in. I've actually bound the keys a bit differently. So I think I've set activate to E instead of enter because I would have to take my hand away from the mouse or from the keyboard. And aside of that, I think most of the controls are still the same. Let's see if that works now. It seems to work now, which is lovely. Ha! There we go.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up.
Ah.
There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
My name shall be number 12. Apparently that's my prisoner number. Okay. Good old Eop here.
Last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
I'm sure we'll see again. We'll meet again.
Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Okay, so this is a bit of a tutorial. We now have learned to move.
You better do what they say.
He's very kindly waiting for us. We can also run, and I can also do that with caps lock, but I'm not going to. We can also, no, we can't actually go third person right now because we...
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
We don't have a third person yet because we don't have an actual character model.
Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Okay, so now we actually get to do our looks. I'll stick with Dark Elf because I just like those. Now you can actually pick every race here. Argonians and Khajiit, though, because they have non-human faces and also non-human feet and hands, will be unable to wear certain pieces of equipment, like full helmets and gloves and boots, if memory serves. So we'll stick with Dark Elf. We'll change the face, we'll change a bit of a different hair. There is only a very limited amount of hair and stuff available, so we'll just... I guess we'll go with... This looks kind of silly for an elf. Actually, no, it doesn't. We'll go with that. That face, we can turn it like this. Oh boy, that's high quality. Actually, back then this was somewhat high quality animation and model art, although it's quite clearly clipping through my ears. Oh, okay. We'll stick with that. It's not like we're going to see our face too much anyway. So we'll be a bit fire resistant, and we'll have these Ancestor Guardian spell, which gives us Sanctuary. Sanctuary, I think, takes away some damage, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we also get those skills. I'm not going to use many of them.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Okay. I think they say something different for every other race, but if you want to do that, or try to experience that on your own, go ahead and try it out. Now this game has one of the most I'm on it! Can I do my... fine. This game has one of the most amazing starts of a game ever. It starts with doing paperwork.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Okay, so we get a few options here. We can answer his questions. We can pick from a class list, or we can say, okay, hand me that paperwork, I'll do it myself. And I'll do just that. We'll be of the class adventurer. We can actually do a class description here as well. Yeah, we'll do some description. I guess, I don't know. Warrior. Thief. I don't know. Lover. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll specialize in... Okay, now this is actually... yeah. About this skill this character creation here, we'll have to talk about that. You'll have your favorite attributes, or you have a specialization. This is basically the skills you want to use most. Now, I think we'll do a lot of, well, obviously combat. That would be nice to improve. Magic is usually not worth it. We're not going to do too much magic, even though we're going to learn some magical skills. I'm not going to go too far into those because magic is very restricted here. We're basically capped at a very low mana point. I think we have like 100 mana points for most races, including Dark Elves, because magic basically scales with your intelligence. And I think only High Elves actually get a meaningful amount of magic. It doesn't regenerate automatically, so you'll have to sip potions or keep resting every now and then to keep your mana in a decent shape. We can also do stealth. Yeah. I'm gonna use some of that. I like the marksmanship. I do like security and sneak. I think for now we'll stick with also acrobatics. You will instantly see if you've played Skyrim that this game features a lot more skills than the old games, or than Skyrim. And also Oblivion. They dumbed it down pretty heavily for that. For example, there is no medium armor anymore. Is there medium armor? I think not. They axed the axe skill, blunt weapons, spears, and they kept blocking. Okay, now athletics are basically what do the skills do? Blocking is obvious. Medium armor, heavy armor also. Blunt weapon is everything that's like hammers, maces, you name it. I think also staves. Although those might be considered among spears, I'm not sure. We have, yeah, axes. Athletics basically determines your running speed. Armor is your ability to repair weapons. I don't think you can actually craft equipment in this game. There was a mod that let you do it, but I don't have any mods installed right now. We're playing basically the base game, Tribunal, and the Blood Moon. We have those active from the get-go. Heavy armor is self-explanatory. Longblade is everything. Spear, not spears, swords and stuff. And spears, again, self-explanatory. Enchanting, which is known. Alteration, also known. Fun fact, the magic schools basically remain the same, except unarmored is now in here. Which does not mean naked, it just means regular clothing. Mysticism is everything that regards souls and quick transportation, so you'll have your transportation quick travel stuff in there. And alchemy is fairly useful as well. Now stealth, you have security, which allows you to pick locks and open disarm traps. Acrobatics, which reduces your falling damage, and I think it also allows you to basically change your direction while you fall. Short blades, pretty self-explanatory, that's all your daggers. Mercantile is your trading. Hand-to-hand is basically unarmed. You can also sneak, self-explanatory again, light armor, marksman, and speechcraft. I think we'll go with combat, because that's like the most grind-heavy in my opinion. And for this run, I would actually like to use spears, because that's something you literally can't do in Skyrim. There is no spear fighting in Skyrim, sadly, and I never get tired of pointing that out. It kind of sucks, in my opinion, that you can't really do spear fighting in Skyrim. It's like the first weapon you would get in a military formation is a spear, because it's very easy to use. You can use it with a shield, and it's great. It gives you a longer range. You can point people while they can't hit you with a spear, with a sword. We'll keep Longblade as a backup skill, though. Okay, which skills am I going to use more? I'll put armor away. It's a useful skill here because your weapons do deteriorate, and quite fast. But I don't think it warrants this skill being where it is right now. I'll go with Sneak. Actually, no, we'll go with Marksman. Do I want heavy armor here? No. I would like to have Mysticism in here, or Enchanting. Let's go with Mysticism. Okay, our favorite attributes will be Strength and Intelligence. There are a lot more than that. We can have Personality, which is basically your Charisma, your Endurance, which gives you more health. Actually, more tempted to go with that. Intelligence is not necessarily the greatest thing here, because it really only governs your maximum of Magicka. And as I said, it's very limiting, so we'll not stick with that anyway. Pretty dodge and hit targets and melee is what I matter. We'll go with Agility. That doesn't mean we're going to be done. We'll just not pick those skills. Okay, we want Sneaking here. Athletics and Enchanting. We don't need that, actually. We'll go with... I would like something magical here. We'll go with Alchemy. Okay, Athletics, yeah, we'll keep that. I think it's a good idea to have basically something of every determining attribute here in your major and minor skills, although it doesn't really matter too much. Now, one thing is how do those skills work? I'll explain that quickly, because it's I think it was kind of confusing to me first. You'll have your favorite attributes, which will well, basically this is you have your major minor skills. All the other skills you can still learn. It's not like those are we're barred from those. It's just we get a bonus to those skills here. And those also determine our level ups. So leveling up in Morrowind is basically you have to increase all of these skills either by using it or by getting a trainer to do it to increase them for money. And if you have increased those skills by a total of 10 points, so I can like do 10 points in blocking, or I can do 1 in each, or I can do 2 points blocking, 3 points long blade, and so on. Once I have 10 points, I will gain a level, and then I will gain attribute bonuses, and I will gain something else. Yeah, I can basically determine which attributes I want to increase. And you can see the governing attribute here. I cannot increase the skill beyond what the governing attribute is, so I can't have more blocking skill than I have agility. Speaking of which, I'm not sure if I can use shields with the spear anyway, so we'll put that away, and instead go with I think I'll go with Destruction Magic. I'm never really a fan of Illusion. I'll actually cancel that. We have Marksman. Yeah, we'll go with something that has Intelligence as governing attribute. Actually, we have Alchemy there. So let's instead go with... let's go with... Yeah, let's pick Speechcraft. Okay, and you get a bit of a bonus. So if you increase those by... if you increase something that has this governing attribute by 10 points, you can get like a 5 times bonus to the attribute. We'll get into that when we level up. So I think that's all the documents we need to file.
Very good. The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain sign.
Oh, has it?
What would that be?
Okay, it was totally... We could get the apprentice, but that would make us weaker to magic. Could get the Atronach, which actually has some disadvantage. What's stunted magicka? I think that's you can't regenerate this over time. So you basically have to sap magicka from spells. The disadvantage of that, however, is, if memory serves, that some effects, like I remember that I had a very powerful absorb magicka effect only when I had a when a permanent effect was like applied to me by a quest, and that didn't go well. Okay, we could do that. So those are, I think those are permanent effects. We get a lot of magicka, but we can't regenerate it. That's kinda nice to have here. Especially Tower Key can get you very far early on, but it's kinda pointless later. The Thief is not too great. I think Sanctuary... What did Sanctuary do? I think it made you be hit a bit less. The Fortify Speed is not too great. That can come in very handy, but I find I'm using this very little later on. That's not too great. You can poison people. You can turn undead, but again, that's nothing too great. All those powers here, all those spells can only be used... The powers can only be used once a day. Oh, could you use the magic... the mage? They have a lot of fun things here. Okay. Let's go with... Oh wow, we can actually... I don't want that, although it would probably not be too severe with my bonus to fire resistance, again as a Dark Elf. I'm half tempted to pick the Atronach for once, and hope it doesn't screw me over. So we'll have more magicka, but we'll also not be able to regenerate it. So basically we have to get hit by it or sip mana potions, which I think is okay. We'll take that. Why not?
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Okay. We'll have that. So you see the miscellaneous skills are all still there. We can detect creatures because we picked Mysticism. We're not going to use that too much. But Mysticism also includes your quick travel skills, and those are powerful. And Morrowind has actually one of the best quick travel systems ever created, in my opinion. Okay. I now have a stats menu. Hooray! So right-clicking allows me...
To the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Shut up. Okay, so we'll use E to get them up. So for release by Imperial Septim the 7th degree to the district of Vardenfell in the province of Morrowind. They have released me, and it's signed by Secusius Ergala. You're staying right next to us. I'll take that. I now have an inventory. Hooray! So yeah, Morrowind's menus were a bit annoying. Like, we have the inventory stuff here. This is our stats menu. We can actually... No, we can't close that if memory serves. Why would I want that? And this is our inventory, which I think is a bit better than the inventory you got from the... in the later games, because you can actually see everything in here. I can just scroll through, and believe me, this is gonna get a lot fuller later. We can also read those again if I drag them here. Okay, so away with that. Okay, that's fine. They have a bunch of stuff here, though. So, for example, you should now learn to do combat. Pick up the dagger on the table by activating it with E. Okay, that's a dagger. Okay, and there's a note to Hriskar here. I don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scam's claw by morning. I'll take that away. Okay, they have some bread here. We'll take that. Okay, they have some crab meat. Now, I would usually take everything here because silverware is very expensive. But I'm trying to do a run without too much of stealing. I'm gonna regret that. Okay, there's also there's a lockpick here. I'll have to take that. Remember, the Emperor just gave us another chance at life, so we'll have to take it. I have to equip the lockpick though. Okay, I have to. I think it's F. Yeah, F is draw your weapon. Lockpick is basically a weapon, so you have to. You should totally not try to pick chests when you're in battle. And basically, that's all. There is no lockpicking minigame. I'll take that because it's my price. I just opened this lock. Lockpicks also have a limited amount of uses. So after 23 uses, this lockpick is gone. Okay. Oh, we can now swing our weapon. We can... I think if I go up... You know, it's your movement that determines what you do with it. Like, if I move forward or backwards, I will stab. If I move sideways, I will do this swing. And if I stand still, I'll do the upward swing. Could take a torch, but torches are never really that useful. Okay, I think that's all. Yeah, F would have been nice too. I think in Skyrim it was F. Okay, now I have a map menu. They now gave me a map. All of those little little squares you see on the map. Give me just a moment. The sun just came up, and I have to actually wear a base cap, otherwise I can't see Jack. I'll have to get some blinders going here. Okay, that barrel here gives us... we'll take that, and we'll take the Petty Soul Gem, which is currently empty. That ring is going to come in useful. We now have a magic menu. I'm not sure if you get it without that, because we technically already have the... we have some spells in the power. As I said, this one only goes once a day. This we can do as much as we please. And this has costs and charge. We also have to equip that. Magic in Morrowind is also kinda great. We'll get into that later. Okay. So, yeah, Stunted Magicka. Fortify that. So we actually have 120 Magicka now. Kinda cool. I could actually use that spell, which you ready with R. I can also tab now. And if memory serves, we can actually see him on the map. No, we can't. Okay, right now my cursor is hogging the thing. I can't really detect him. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. Okay, apparently detect creature. Oh no, he's... Right, he's not a creature, he's not an animal, so I can't see him. Yeah, the game is picky like that. You can't just detect life, although I think there's a spell that detects life. Oops. That. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Sellus Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. So there, he has taken our papers. What about your background, sir? I am Sellus Gravius, a knight-errant of the Imperial Legion. Okay, what can you tell me about Morrowind? Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, or why you were released from prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Emperor Uriel Septim VII himself. And I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you're a free man. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. What about those duties? This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Caius Casadus in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Crusaders. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you, and the disbursal to your name. Okay, so he gave us some gold, he gave us directions, and a package for Caius Crusaders. And what can you tell me about that guy? Report to Caius Crusaders in Balmorra. I can't tell you where to find him, but you are to go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for him. Someone there can direct you to him. What about Balmorra? Balmorra is north of Satanine. The road passes Pelagiad village and 4th Pelagiad, crosses a deep ravine, passes 4th Moonmoth, then turns west across the Odai River and into Balmorra. The South Wall Corner Club is in the southeast of Balmorra, on the east side of the river. For more detailed directions, talk to Alone, the scout at Aril's trade house here in Satanine. But take my advice, you're new here. Take the Silt Strider to Balmorra. Fast, cheap, safe. Cross the bridge and head east. Can't miss it. What is a Silt Strider? Silt Striders carry passengers and cargo between settlements on Vardenfell. Fares depend on distance to be travelled. Silt Striders are giant insects. The compartment for passengers and cargo is hollowed from the creature's shell. The driver directs the beast by directly manipulating exposed organs and tissues. Silt Striders travel between Aldrune, Balmorra, Satanine, Suran, Gnesis, Monagmar, Margan, and North Landing near Vivek. I love those. We're also opening up new trade options here. My trade. I am a knight-errant of the Order of Ebenheart, and an Imperial emissary attached to the Census and Excise office here in Satanine. That sounds so exciting. We can also ask him about Imperials, but we'll say goodbye. Thank you, sir. We are free! Hooray! Okay, we now have a journal as well. Journal. And this is also, I think it's very nice because this journal is written like in character. My orders are to go to the town of Balmorra in Vardenfell district and report to a man named Caius Crusaders. To find out where he lives, I should ask in Balmorra, at the corner club called South Wall. When I find Caius Crusaders, I must give him a package of documents and wait for further orders. Now he also gave us a letter. We can't open the package. Directions to Caius Crusaders. You have been given these directions and a package of documents. Do not show them to anyone. Do not attempt to read the documents in the package. The package has been sealed, and your tampering will be discovered and punished. Okay. Follow these directions. Proceed to the town of Balmorra in Vardenfell district. Report to a man called Caius Crusaders. He will be your superior and patron. You will follow his orders. His residence is not known, but ask the corner club called South Wall. People there will know where to find Caius Crusaders. When you report to Caius Crusaders, deliver the package of documents to him and wait for further orders. Remember, you owe your life and freedom to the Emperor. Serve him well and you will be rewarded. Betray him and you will suffer the fate of all traitors. I have the honor to prepare this at the direction of His Most Sovereign Majesty the Emperor Uriel Septim, Galabrio Bellienus, personal secretary to the Emperor. Okay. You there.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Are you in the boat? Are you the one that boat dropped off? Ought to see a boat arrive at that time of the day. Hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. Your ring? I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring, family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? Yeah, I found it. Here, have it. You found it! Amazing! Thank you! Thank you! You're now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Aril, who runs the trade house here. Go see him, he'll be happy to see you now. Wonderful, so we basically lost a little... We lost that healing ring, which we could have sold, but we gained a reputation with him and with Aril. You can also ask him about someone in particular. This will generally give you information about somebody in that town or general area, or about a specific place. Okay, what's with that lonely standing lady there? We'll ask her about things. Also, we want to pick that. The Hyperphasia and the Bangla's Bane. Who are you? Welcome to Satanine, stranger. Is there some specific place you're looking for? Okay. Now, if they have a quest or something for you, they'll usually give you that right away. There was something else here. Got those mushrooms. Let's go to Aril's trade house. That's not the trade house. People won't generally mind you going into their homes. Although, of course, this is locked, so we're not supposed to be in there. Okay, let's see. This is Ariel's trade house. And there is, who are you? So, number 12. You're new to Sedanin, and you'd like some help finding your way around. Very sensible. Go ahead, ask away. Looking for services, some specific places, someone in particular. Just need a little advice. Whatever it is, I'd be happy to help. A little advice might be good. Well, most Outlanders stick close to the Imperial guilds and the legions, but you might consider service in one of the Dunmer great houses. They aren't real fond of Outlanders, and you have to look around hard for a patron, someone who'll speak for you, help you advance to the higher ranks. The great houses are where real opportunities are. House Halalu and Redron are pretty reasonable. House Telvanni, the Wizard House, they're another story. However, I like them. Okay, Ariel, yeah, give me a little advice, please. Welcome to Ariel's trade house. I barter for goods for coin. Or coin. I also have a small section of spells for sale. No credit. You want a little advice? That's free. That's all. That's free. Would you like to hear about our most popular potions? Or most popular scrolls? I would like a little advice, please. If you want to live to a ripe old age, buy a weapon and as much armor as you can wear and still run from trouble. Buy a spell or two, and practice your skills. Don't practice on citizens. We call that foul murder, and we don't like it. But you can kill smugglers and bandits and those and other outlaws all you like. Outlaws have no rights. Plenty of adventurers make a living from killing and looting outlaws. That smuggler's scum down at Adamazatis, for instance. The cave down near the Silstrider platform. Okay, we'll actually barter with you. I don't care about his most popular scrolls and spells. What I want is a spear. We don't want a tanto, I want an iron spear. As you can see here, the spear has, or each weapon actually has different damage types. We have chop, slash, and thrust. Now with a spear, you generally do more damage with thrusting than you do with chopping and slashing. We can also get a kite and short bow. We can also get a silver staff, which is a blunt weapon. So yeah, this actually tells you what certain weapons are considered. We actually take the halberd, that's even better than the spear. It's pretty heavy, but we can take it. Actually gives a bit of a discount. As you can see, it's worth 40, but he'll give it to us for 37. Nice. Very, very nice. So we'll have a halberd. You can see it also has a condition, so it will deteriorate over time. You can have the dagger. I don't care about it. He'll take that for 1. Lovely. Okay, what armor can I use? Do I want any... We can have an armorer's hammer, which is useful but not too great for now. How much for that stuff? Steel greaves are expensive. Okay, this stuff is very expensive. It has an armor rating of 1 because we suck at light armor. So I'm afraid we'll have to go with something else. I guess I'll go with kite and stuff for now. We have this, and we have... I'll see if I can use a shield. Also, we can still barter, so if I can go... I can try to save up some coin here. Yeah, give me some boots. Can we go to that? Make that offer? Yes. Thank you, please come again. So now we want to actually equip that stuff. It's not the best armor, but it's the best we can afford right now. I'll have that halberd. Can I use a shield with that? No. Okay, so it's halberd or shield. We'll keep the shield around though. If I hit F now, that's a very, very tiny halberd. Oh well, better than nothing. Here we have Hriskar and Raflot the Braggart. Hriskar, you look like you'd use a friend, Outlander. Perhaps I can be your friend. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. Okay. What do you need me to do, sir? That's right. See, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes and lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We can usually keep some gold in our pockets just from the money the locals pay us for protection. But I know some of them are holding out on me, especially little fetcher Fargath. He's come up light on the past couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. I would like you to find Fargath's hiding place. How am I supposed to do that? I know little fetcher's got one somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. I've already gone through his whole house, so I know he's not hiding it in there. I'd like you to find out where he's stashing his gold. If you can, I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? That's easy money, I'll do it. We do need a friend. Okay, anything here? That's Trader's notice. We probably don't want that. We can talk to everybody here, but they're mostly irrelevant, I think. Who are you? So we can ask everybody about everything here. And I'm not going to do that because that's kind of boring. Probably not too entertaining to watch. We can also steal stuff if I wanted to, which I don't. Also, I think I can't sell this guy stuff I've stolen from him. He'll recognize that, and he'll report me to the guards, and it's gonna be no fun. So we'll do that. Now, Fargath's hiding place is very easy to find, if you know what to do. In order to find Fargath's hiding place, we'll have to go to the lighthouse, and we have to do something else. Sorry, guard. Okay, so Vedonia's Nuches here. We'll be happy to give us a little advice. New here, take the Sill Strider to the Vivek or Balmora. Fast and cheap. No trouble with wild animals. And smugglers, and bandits, and outlaws. Go see Darvam Hilarion over at the Sill Strider port, over the bridge and east along the water. And tell her Vedonia's Nuches sent you. Right, that's me. If you decide to take the Sill Strider, tell Darvam Hilarion I sent you. Okay, so, yeah. There are things we want to get from here, though. I can't squeeze through there. Apparently I've gained weight in prison. There were things here. Not in there. I believe there might be a mushroom there. No, okay, fine. We'll go to the lighthouse then. A bit of preparation for later. Saves us some time and some efforts. Wait a minute. The halberd was good at thrusting. Okay. Yes. Do ignore me, please. Is that something? Yeah, that's something we can harvest. We want these spore pods. I don't think we need those for later. There are things, I think, behind here. Or over there. That's some more mushrooms. I want those. I certainly want those. All those. The Luminous Rusula. You can take that. Now we have ingredients. The thing with ingredients is your alchemy skill determines what you can see. This is food. Food only has one property. You can see those have several. And this, for example, lets us have water breathing. Water breathing itself is fine. If you were an Argonian, you actually have constant water breathing, I think. For more ingredients here. I forgot where they were. It's been a while since I've played Morrowind. I'm also trying to find something to kill, because I would like to get some practice in. And I'm not yet ready to fight actual battles. Oh, there's something to kill. This is, by the way, sneaking. Let's use that. Okay, yeah, we suck at sneaking. We're not actually hidden. So might as well stop sneaking. Nothing does not have anything. Note that both of those are different nodes. Like the flower is giving you different things than the Imperial Pod. It gives you water walking. I think those are Coda flowers and they give you something else. They have different alchemic properties. Let's take more of that. I'm not sure if we only have to take one of those mushrooms or several. I'm also not sure if they actually regrow or if they don't. If those regenerate over time. Where's that crab? The copriness. Alchemy is basically the same in... Okay, that crab has seen us. Have at thee, crab! Ha! If you dispose of the corpse, you will actually remove the corpse, but you will take everything in its inventory into yours. So, if you try to dispose of some heavy armored of the corpse of some heavily armored guy, you may end up with your inventory being severely overweight. We'll take some luminous resin because why the hell not? Okay, anything else here? No. There is a slaughterfish. We want to ignore that. I'm not trying to piss those off. Yeah, away with that. Let's run towards those. Have I harvested those? I have not. Those ferns I'll also take. I will take everything here. And we'll go over there quickly. That's not a plant I can harvest, sadly. The different areas of Morrowind have different like biomes, and you will find different plants there. Let's go into the lighthouse for now. Okay, yeah, we've been here. Okay, now I can't rest in somebody else's bed. I can talk to Vedrano here. She's offering us services. Oh, no, she's not offering services, but she can tell us about services. Yeah, tell me about... give me a little advice, please. You'll be looking for better armor and a decent weapon. Let me make a suggestion. A lot of people here out there are wearing very nice armor and carrying very nice weapons. You don't want to go taking those things from honest citizens because you'll end up doing hard labor. But if you happen to find some outlaws wearing nice armor and carrying nice weapons, well, the bailiffs won't mind at all if you knock them over their head and take their stuff. That is a very sound advice. We could take her stuff though, and it's not going to go well. What we really want to do here is... if memory serves, there was a book here. Yeah. There are skill books. If a book is worth a lot, then you will basically be able to read it for a skill point. And right now we'll take all the skill points we can get. The Wraith's Wedding Diary. Another thing here is... all of those books are actually pretty damn great to read. If you play Morrowind, really give those a read. They're great. I've read this one before, and if you want, you can stop the video and read into that. But we'll actually do nothing here. We'll wait here. Okay, I'm not sure if that's illegal, or if I can just rest here, so we'll try that. I need to rest for like 5 hours. Will that be a crime? No. It just means I don't recover any health. Okay. Now you can rest outside here, but you don't want to. You really don't want to. Also, this is the sneaking symbol, so this means I'm now hidden and can take everything I want. I don't want to take anything though. I'm trying to do this without any crimes, although we'll have to eventually commit some form of crimes. But I find it's too easy to basically go in and steal everything and then just pay for training. So we'll only try to take things we are legally entitled to, unless there's a quest requiring us to steal. And I will join the Thieves Guild, so don't worry about that. Okay, that's what we wanted. There is fog. I suck at sneaking. Apparently everybody can see me right now. We've been given that quest for from Hriskar to basically find out what Fargal is up to. And this is one of the ways to solve that quest. Basically, sit on the lighthouse at night and see what Fargal is up to. There he is. He's not sneaking right now. I'm not sure if that's because he can see us or if it's because something else. So, just have to wait here. Let's go back in here, go sneaking, and go back out. Yeah, it will immediately restrict the sneaking. We'll wait for another hour. And I could wait outside, but the thing is, there is one reason I'm not doing that. The cliff races. Freaking birds, I hate those. There he goes. You can see he's sneaking now. If we just follow him around, there he is. He's sneaking there. And he keeps on sneaking. I think we're out of his visible range, so if you're down there, you actually have to be in sneak position, although there's a bug that actually calls him to sneak every night, I think. But we'll do this as it's intended to be. You don't see me. So we can see Fargoth doing stuff. He's standing down there now. I'm hidden, you don't see me. And he's going over to... over to that tree. But he's not done. And then he's going into that pond. Very suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Why would anyone go into a pond? Especially with his pants on. Riska's really not the smartest. He should probably see that mud everywhere. You can also take the quick way down, but that will hurt you quite a lot, and I'm not too happy about that, so we'll take the long way. And we'll earn a little bit of extra on the side. Okay, that way. Now, just like in Skyrim and the and Oblivion, so any other installment of the series, your skills actually increase as you use them. So as I sneak, and actually I think this requires me to actually be hidden, I will gain skills in sneaking. There's a hollow tree stump here. Surprise, surprise. What's in there? There is a Journeyman's Lockpick, some gold, and Fargoth's Ring of Healing. We'll take all of that. And then be on our merry way back to Aril's trade house. Because we'll get some money. Look at Fargoth not sneaking anymore. Yeah. I'm not sure if I can take on the Adamazata's bandits right now. So, Hriska, I found something. You found his hiding place. That's great. Tell you what, I'll give you 100 gold and you can keep anything else you found in there. Thanks for your help. Okay, so we now got our ring back. Fargoth's ring back. We got 100 gold, which is going to be spent on more equipment. Also, fun fact, you can wear stuff under your arm, which makes sense. People actually did that, because metal on your skin does end up hurting you quite a lot. I want a spell. Yeah, give me Spark. Thing is, everybody here is a Dunmer, so Fireball might not do too much for us. Because that means everybody else here is likely to have fire protection as well. Gonna hold on to that, because why the hell not? Yeah, buy my shoes for 1 gold. Can we barter anything else? I have 46 gold, so I might as well go and buy, I don't know. I want this shield, which I'm not apparently wearing, but I'm not sure if that counts towards my armor. Okay. It's a lot cheaper to buy the Chitin gauntlets for the same coverage, so we'll take those. Can I actually afford... Do I have a cuirass? Yes, I do. So I would like to have a left gauntlet, please. And a right gauntlet. I still have... okay. So he's giving me a bit of discount for those. Can I get both pauldrons as well? Yes! Can I save 1 money? No. Fine. It was worth a shot. So we now have an almost full set of armor. Still lacking a helmet, which is not a convenient thing to lack. So we're now looking a bit more menacing. I think this also shows, yeah. You can cast spells with gloves on, that's good. And we'll save and see if we can fight the Adamazata's people. So, no, let's actually get that spell ready. There's a bit of a crowd here. I'm not sure you're supposed to be standing there. I'll just go this way. Don't try to stand in the water for too long, that's not healthy. Many things that is unhealthy is none of them. Also, not every hollow tree stump actually has something. So that was one. Also, your journal actually gets updated. So yeah, this is, for example, here. I'm supposed to keep an eye on him from atop the lighthouse in town. So if you're kind of unsure what to do, you can just refer to your journal and it will generally help you. Let's take some more Rusula. And more Rusula. Okay, there's something popping in there. I think there's a... This one might yield a Coda flower for us, so we'll have that. We're in the Bitter Coast region. It's a very dangerous region. Okay, sneak in there. Yes, we get a Coda flower. I think those actually give you levitation, but I forgot... Honestly, I forgot most of the effects. If you have 100 alchemy skill, you'll actually get that. Also, can I cast this? No. Okay, I failed casting the spell. That's inconvenient at the very least. Let's save the game here. New save game. Livestream 2. By the way, I intend to also... hello, Mech. I'm sorry, I can't really see the chat because the recording messed up my resolution. Let's see if I can actually see if I can put that somewhere on my phone. Let's go into the menu because that pauses the game, by the way. Menus will pause the game if memory serves. Okay. Apparently I can watch my own live stream, that's lovely. The question is, can I see the chat in here? Apparently I can see the chat, but I haven't figured out how to silence that, so screw it. Okay, yeah, let's go in here. We are still sneaking. It's gonna change soon, though. Okay, and there is a bandit. Haha! Some of that! What do you have for me? A key. We'll have that. We'll take your money. I think the dagger's not worth selling. This could be worth selling. We'll let you keep your stuff. There is no need to undress people. We'll keep sneaking here. You can also take the buckets, and I don't think the bucket trick from Skyrim works in this game as well. Okay, so down there should be more people to kill. And up here I think we'll have some slaves. Oops, that.
Why do you approach?
Do you have the key to these braces? Will you let me go free? Yes, free the slaves! Now this does not have any immediate advantage for you. I don't think any of those will be met again. But there's something very fun I wanted to point out here, and that is if you look at the ground, you can actually use those. And you can wear the slave's braces, and it will drain your magicka. Now, since you have the key for those, I think you can also remove those. But yeah, you're pretty much boned if you couldn't open those. It's kind of fun that they actually take away your ability to... I'll overwrite that. Your ability to... or your magicka. I mean, it would make sense, although I'm not sure what they would do to suppress somebody who is not actually good at casting spells, but, you know, just physically powerful, because that's something that does not help you with. Okay, let's get my halberd ready. Okay, screw it. Okay, we might need some healing. Ring of healing, do the thing. Fog of your ring kinda sucks. Also, note that we actually sapped all the charges of this. Okay, that actually saved us. What do you have? Nothing good. Only a common robe. Although I do like to wear a robe over my, I don't know. Okay, you have a lockpick. That's good. And a probe. Probes are used to, red throwing stars. I'll have those. Probes are used to disarm traps. And right now I'd really not mind some healing. Do I have anything in that regard? No, I don't. Okay, we've sorted this out at least. Okay, can we equip the throwing stars? I'm not good with those. Being perfectly honest here. At least it lets us use a shield. There is also no dual wielding here. I'm not sure if something is down there. Nothing in here. Ooh, sweet. Soul trap. Soul gem. Some salt rice. But you can use food for potions here. Something to sell. Wakizashi. And iron cuirass. Nice. Totally sell that. It's not better than what we currently have, and it's just way more heavy. So there's more stuff to sell. Yeah, we'll sell that shield, and we'll gold and this stuff. Now, they usually also have some form of a sleeping bag or a mat in here, which we could use. I wouldn't want to go in here unarmored, because I believe if I had gone in here without any armor, I would have been in trouble. Ooh, a steel longsword. That's not bad. But I've decided to go in a spear run this time, so we'll stick with that. Okay, anything. Ooh, moon sugar. A fun fact, moon sugar is actually very difficult to sell. Expensive amulet. If it sounds expensive, I want to have it. Yeah, some ingredients, we'll take them. Take all. There's actually a mod you could install where you can actually make skooma from moon sugar. As I said, it's kind of hard to sell this stuff, because not everybody wants to buy it. Skooma is, after all, illegal. And people acknowledge that. We don't have any sleeping bags here, that sucks. I think there's a hellhound behind here. So you want to be careful here. I'm going to save the game, because I'm not exactly good on health. Although, yeah, my ring has recharged. Not enough for 2 shots, though. Sneak. Nothing? Good. Nothing is good. We'll take that. I'll do that. Okay. So I believe Ariel actually will refuse to trade with us as long as we keep skooma and moon sugar around. Other services won't, so if somebody has a Silt Strider, he will carry us around and no problems. But yeah, moon sugar is hard to sell to many people, because they don't like the stuff. So I might have to actually... Oh, by the way, dropping something into a container you don't own is also a crime. Just as a fun side note, I thought, well, giving them stuff is okay, but no. People don't like you giving them stuff. Basically, the act of tampering with the inventory of a container is illegal. Just looking at it is not, though. We'll see. Maybe we can get Ariel to buy our stuff. Otherwise, I'll have to drop my moon sugar and my skooma. And also to run as much as possible, at least in some instances. Now, we have not actually increased any of our level of our skills yet. We'll get there soon, though. Stairs. Hey, old enemy. Okay. Ariel, can we bot? No. You'll have to get rid of that moon sugar. The thing is, I don't think they can refuse buying that from you, so they basically do that to not be kind of forced to buy it. And because I know how this works, I'll also drop the skooma. We'll keep that, we'll get that back later. Right now I want to sell the iron claymore, because claymores are terrible weapons. I want to keep that as a short blade instead of a dagger. Might be. Anyway, we'll sell this cuirass, this shield, this iron cuirass, the expensive amulet, natural leather boots, yeah. I want some more gold for that, please. I'll also sell those 2 scrolls. We got soul traps soon enough. I want 350. Isn't that a much better price? Yes, it is. Okay, could you give me a healing spell? Yes, I'll take that. And I guess I'll also take the frostbite. So we'll try to do at least a bit of it also. Give that back. Let's see. Yeah, we suck at spellcasting. But since we have some mana, I might as well. Yeah, it's we have 0% chance to get this done. We only had like 6%. Yeah, this is the chance. It's not like the amount of times you can use this. It's the chance of actually the spell working. That being said, we'll move out here. Where's the silt start? It was this way. Orientation, everybody. Orientation.
What's this about? Any time.
Okay. There is no healing. I believe we, with the way we are currently injured, we probably can't handle the road. I'm not sure if you can actually rest anywhere in Seydanin without committing a crime, so we'll just take the silt strider. Now, fun thing about the quick travel here is, well, you were asked to talk about Verdonia's niches, right? This is the seaport village of Seydanin, Outlander, in the Bitter Coast region. I'm a caravaner. I manage the silt strider port here. Tell me your destination if you're looking for a ride, or if you're new to Seydanin, I can help you with local services. Or any specific place in Seydanin you're looking for. Or if you want someone in particular, maybe I know where to look. We were told to talk about Verdonia's niches. He sent me here. Oh yes, he steers business my way, and I do him a little favour now and then. Poor fellow. I don't think he's happy here in Morrowind. Yeah, we could go and talk to Verdonia's niches. Let's do that next time. We want to travel to Balmora.
We make a special trip.
Ugh, it's foggy.
Low price.
Note that we have recovered some of our health because time has passed while we traveled. We did not recover any mana. And something I wanted to show you here is this. Fun fact, back when I first played Morrowind, I actually learned to read and write those letters. So I think, if memory serves, this is the A. So, this actually says, I think it actually says Balmora. Because, I'm quite sure this is the M. This is the L. But yeah, my Daedric writing and reading has been a bit neglected lately. We were supposed to go to the southeast and go to the corner club there. Hello, friend Hool.
This scent is new.
Your new face. So what can I tell you about Balmora? I like to swap the latest rumors. When there's something juicy enough to gossip about, or maybe if you have a little secret, maybe I have one to trade. Tell me about the latest rumors. I heard that there's been some trouble up at Fort Frostmoth. Never heard of it. It's on an island called Solstheim, north of Vardenfell. Yeah, that's basically the Blood Moon expansion kicking in there. We could go there, but to be honest, right now we'd get our ass kicked. So, I'm not going there just yet, or anytime soon. Let's explore Balmora for now. There is a Ravir trader, and Ravir is actually a Khajiit, if memory serves. And a Khajiit has the advantage of... Ravir knows why you're here. You want to be Ravir's famous Daedric weapons. What? You'd say those are not Daedric weapons? No, you're right, but Ravir is no liar. When you wish it, Ravir's fiend, demon and devon weapons will be as sharp as fine Daedric, and light as an edge air sac. The magic lasts a short time, but long enough to punch through the toughest armor. Ravir buys them directly from the Telvanni. You'll find no cheaper in all Balmora. We'll barter with you, because, as I said, he's going to buy our lovely Moonsugar and Skooma. And since nobody else will, only Khajiit will, we'll probably want to do that. I would like to have the Netch Leather Helm. Is there a chitin helm? I don't think there is, so we'll not get that. I'm going to sell that Moonsugar as well. It's just easier to drop than having to drop it every time. I'm going to sell those Throwing Stars as well, because they're not quite my weapon of choice. I would like to go for a bow. Okay, the rest is kind of rubbish. You can actually take that and use it to decorate your home and stuff, but I don't have a home just yet, so we're not going to. Can I collect 2 more gold for that? Yes. Okay. Lovely. Let's get out into the fog again. Hello, Hedvild. What's this place? Clagius Clanler Outfitter. Okay. Good to know. What's up here? Meldor Armorer. Makes sense. Let's go in there. I would like to upgrade my gear. Greetings, citizens. I'm Meldor. This town is Balmora, council seat of House Hilalu. We are loyal citizens of the Empire and proud of it. Well, most of us anyway. So, are you looking for someone in particular? Services, blah 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 blah. Can repair, but I'd much rather have like an armorer's hammer. Give me one of those. And we'll see if we can repair ourselves. Well, to repair, you have to take the hammer, put it onto your character, and then we can repair stuff. Now, since we still suck at repairing, we failed most of the time, but I think it's better to start early with that than to rely on repairs later on. Because they do get expensive the more expensive your gear gets. Do you have a chitin helmet? Only Netch Leather helmets, fine. Oh no, there's a chitin helm. I'll take it. And I would also like to have a chitin, what's those, greaves? Do you have chitin greaves? Yes. Pay less for that. Go on. Yes, lovely. I think this actually gives our... Can you see your progress here? Yes. So you see we have made some progress with our skills. And right now we want to wear those. I know I've actually got medium armor here as a main skill, but medium armor is kind of expensive to come by. So for now we'll be dressed like a Dunmer in complete Netch armor, with his weird alien-shaped head. There's also, what's here? A Mage's Guild. We'll go in there. Hello, madam. Are you looking for me? You want to join the Mage's... Yep, sure, why not? Yes, you look like the sort we could use in the Mage's Guild. Will you take the Mage's Oath and join the guild? What is that Mage's Oath? Perform any duty assigned to you by the Masters of the Guild. Learn from them and grow strong. Always share your knowledge freely with other guild members. Never strike or steal from another guild member. Does this appeal to you? Why, yes, it does. You're now a member of the Mages Guild. Welcome, Associate. When you are ready, you can ask for duties to perform, and once you are ready, you can ask me about advancement in the guild. Do you have any duties? I do not have any duties for an Associate. Speak with me again when you have proven yourself. In the meantime, speak with Ajira. I believe she may have some small tasks for you. Now, we are members of the Mages Guild, which means we can actually get stuff from here. Yeah, I believe we're allowed to take that stuff. I'm going to save, though, just in case. Yeah, we have now joined the Mages Guild. Which means we can... I'll just take stuff from here. Yeah, I'm allowed to do that. This is only because that's a supply chest. I'm not allowed to take from everywhere else. Right here we have all the mages' tutors and stuff. So, for example, we have Esturdal in here. You can actually use you can actually make spells from her. Now, how does that work? I'm going to show you. For example, I can have a spell that does frost damage to me or to a target from 2 to 15 in an area. Now, this will cost us. This will is the mana point cost. This is the chance of the spell happening with our current skill. For example, I can have something that does frost damage and shock damage on target. As you can see, this spell would not actually be very likely to be cast at my current skill. And you can actually do something that's like way too expensive. We can train with her. We are not going to right now, though. What spells do you have? I think Paralysis is a good spell to have. The rest is... this is kind of nice to have. But we're not going to, because that's going to cost us a shitload of mana.
Do you need?
I need to have... there are some spells I certainly want to buy. I cannot think with all these interruptions. Please leave me alone. Sean Grimwood's is a very, very nice person. Okay, there's nothing here. We could get that, which is... poison. I would like to see the chance of the spell actually working here, but sadly I can't have that. But we'll take that because it's cheap. There are more things I would like to have. I think this guy's pretty good at destruction magic, Marain Dren. Yeah, what spells do you have? I'm not going to train too much right now. Could summon stuff, we could... I'm not going to go with the summon spells because they're not that good, although I think summoning, yeah, I know it's conjuration. I wasn't sure if mysticism is a different thing here. And this is something I do like. It's Unduce's Open Door. Basically, if you don't want to go down the security route, you can use that to open doors. And once I get this, I could, for example, take that spell, go to Esturdalin or another magician, and have her make me a spell that breaks open any door, like open 100 points for 1 second on touch. Or even on range, if I so desire. But it's gonna cost me a fortune, and it does mean I can use that spell right now. Another service the Mage's Guild actually gives you is instant transportation. She also has spells. I would like to have the Soul Trap spell. And she does not seem to have the spells I needed here. That's a shame. Okay, Ajira. I was supposed to ask to her, to talk to her. What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want duties from Ajira? Do you want a local brews, or help in a fight, some Telvanni bug musk, or a raid to reach the high places? What is bug musk? Ajira doesn't like the Telvanni, but even Khajiit like the smell of bug musk. Try some and smell how all the women like you. No, we'll just barter with you. Do you want those books? No. There is a book merchant here, so it's fine. Okay, could you have some duties for me? Yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman in the Mages Guild, Ajira must study local mushrooms. To finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs samples of Luminous Rusula, Violet Caprinus, Bungler's Bane, and Hyperphasia. Ajira knows you can find all these on the Bitter Coast. The easiest way is to go south along the river Odai until you see a wooden bridge across the river. Get out of the river there and a path west over the hills. I actually have those already. Do you have samples of all the mushrooms? Yes, here they are. Yes, these are all good samples. Now Ajira can write the report and be a journeyman of the Mage's Guild. Ajira has made potions for you to take in return. Ajira is no great alchemist yet. Ajira thinks you can use those. Wonderful. Have you any more duties for me? Yes, Ajira has more duties for number 12. Ajira made a bet with the Galbadir. A bet with Galbadir? Is that legal? Ajira made a bet with Galbadir that Ajira would be a journeyman before Galbadir. Now Ajira must study those mushrooms and write a report. Ajira wants you to give Galbadir a fake soul gem. Okay. Ajira has made a fake soul gem. Take it and put it in Galbadir's desk upstairs. Galbadir should be coming downstairs to talk with Mary and Dren, so no one will see you when you do this thing. Okay. Now this is a quest we actually have to do right now, because otherwise it will be very difficult to pull off. Also, fun fact, now that we are part of the Mage's Guild, we can actually... There's Galbadir, we don't want him to stand there. Remember what I said about things being illegal to tamper, or it being illegal to tamper with inventory like that? That still is true, so even though I'm asked to do that by Ajira, I do have to avoid being seen. And Galbadir only comes down there once, so if I don't use this chance, I will be in trouble later. Okay, where's the fake soul gem? There's the fake soul gem. I only have to drop that in. I don't have to take the other one out, even though I could, but that's stealing. So in one game I actually made a mistake of not doing this quest in time, so Galbadir was back up here, and it was bloody hard to get to his desk. In fact, I actually had to level my sneaking up to 100 or get an invisibility spell, I don't know which one I did, and use that to get to his desk and do this job. I would like to advance. Congratulations, you're now officially number 12, the apprentice. Hooray. Now, one thing I do love about this is, first off, it lets you feel like an actual apprentice. Skyrim messed this up big time. In Skyrim you actually had this this instant you're the born savior thing. So everybody was like, oh yeah, you're gonna get us back up, you're the one prodigy student we have, you're the one we chose for this, and you're like the one who can do this for us. And I hated that. In this game you start out with those minor duties, like, oh yeah, go get me some stuff, go do the legwork for me. And yeah, it's kind of annoying. I think Galbadir, yeah, there he is, on the way back. I think this chest here respawns at some point. And some other service we now have unlocked, by the way, is beds. We are now allowed to rest in Mage's Guild beds. I'm not going to join the Warriors Guild because I don't like them. Okay, Ajira. Yes, I have. Ajira thanks you. Any more duties? Ajira must now study local flowers. Lovely. Yes, Ajira must study flowers now. Ajira needs samples of gold carnade, stoneflower petals, willow anther, and heather. Those can all be found on the shores of Lake Armaya. To get to Lake Armaya, get southeast of Balmora past Fort Moonmoth. Okay. And this is also something I absolutely love. You don't get like the quest marker pointing you to that place, you get those instructions. So that's all you get. I don't get a quest marker or anything, I just get this. I have the world map. So this here is Lake Armaya, and they tell you the way there. And quick travel also works a bit different here. I'm gonna get into that in just a moment. Let's get a rest though, because I need to rest until healed. Later on it's generally advisable to actually rest, or to actually heal yourself a bit before you go to rest, because we will be attacked as we sleep. And it's not gonna be fun. But now that we are back to full health, and not full magicka, we can explore the world a bit more. There is a bookseller here. We have some books to sell, so we'll go in there. Hello, Miss Darville. I would like to sell you those 2 books. So the Book of Daedra. Can I have 32 for that? I worked hard for those. Wonderful. Okay, there is more to get here. This, I think, is a bar or a miscellaneous trader. Yeah, the 8 plates is a trader or a bar, I forgot. This here is the place I'm looking for because this is the temple. How much gold do I have? 400. Maybe we have enough for all the things. I'm also still running. And I'm too lazy to get the to use the caps lock. So, temples. There should be somebody over here. I believe people don't actually have a certain routine yet, so they don't actually go to sleep. I would like to barter with... No, I wouldn't like to barter with you. We could actually buy a shield. I'm quite sure you didn't like enchanting a shield of the Empire. That is impressive. 15 grand for a Saint's shield. What's your trade, sir? You're an enchanter. Okay, I don't care about that. I think the person I'm looking for was downstairs. You can also use all of those shrines if you want. St. Lothis, St. Realm. What are you? You're an alchemist, okay. We can do alchemy ourselves, but it's not like in Skyrim where you have your stationary alchemy tables. You actually have to bring your own stuff, which comes in different classes. Let's go upstairs first, because I think there's the... Yeah, that's where the leader is. What spells do you have? Do you have CV intervention? You don't. Okay, great. All this is kind of pointless, although we probably want to have some blight disease cures soon. I'd also like to join the temple, actually. I mean, I am a Dunmer. You might be the High Priest here. Welcome, my child. Do you seek to join the temple? Yes, please. You have a promising look. Perhaps we could use you. Do you wish to join? Or would you like to hear the doctrine first? I'll hear your doctrine. Your fourfold duties are to faith, family, masters, and all that is good. Perform holy quests and bring lust to the temple. Never transgress against your brothers or sisters, in thought or deed, as we are all one body. If you somehow fail to uphold these ideals, you must speak with the Master or the Patriarch to be cleansed of your wrongdoings. Still want to join? Yes, I am worthy. You are now a layman in the temple. Welcome, brother number 12. I am one of several masters you can go to get your duties, and if you perform well, advancement in the temple is not out of the question. Okay, before I give you any other duties, you should prove your faith by making the pilgrimage of the 7 graces. Okay? Take this book, The Pilgrim's Path. It describes where the pilgrimage sites are. After you've completed these pilgrimages, speak with me again. I should warn you that while most of those are easy, the pilgrimages of Ghostgate and the Ruddy Man are more difficult. You may wish to do those later. Yeah, we'll do those as we go along.
What do you want?
Let's read that quickly. So, the Fields of Kumu, I think those are on Lake Armaya. So we need a Wesp's Run on the shore of Lake Armaya. Yeah, leave a portion of muck. So you actually have to take things to there. Here you have to bring, I think, a 100 gold for the palace. Puzzle Canal is I think you need a silver longsword for that. No. Oh yeah, we do. Puzzle Canal is actually not that difficult. Shrine of Justice. Oh yeah, homemade potions are not acceptable. So they are somewhat annoying. That's not a big deal, the Droig wax, because if memory serves, there are Droig in that cave, so we can get it on the spot. The Ghost Fans, that's going to be annoying. It's a nightmare to get there. Soul gem. I'm not sure what size. I hope a small one will do. I don't only carry those around with me. Also, I have a library here. Anything up here that's of use? No. Any good books here? Doors of the Spirit? No. We'll look for high-value books because I want to read them. Those. Again, you can read those, but I don't want to. More of those. As long as I don't take any of those books, it's fine. But this is basically, I think this is actually not helping us too much because we don't have unarmored in our main or side skill list. So it's just an auxiliary attribute or a random thing. So we're not good at that. By the way, there's no way to change those now that we've set them. Okay, do you have any spells? We want the Almseve intervention. And I want to recall as well. Now recall is completely useless unless you also have mark, which I don't think we'll have. So this guy has mark. It costs a bit more than we can afford, so we'll barter and see what we can sell him. You can actually have the Supernotion Scroll now that I don't need it. First and foremost, I want to sell this Engraved Ring of Healing. You don't buy that, well, fine. You can have that scroll because I now have the spell. You can also have the scroll of Panacea. I'm going to keep one of them, but you can have two. I would like to have one more gold for that. No, fine. Such a miser. Now we can have Mark. As I said, Mark and Recall are actually very useful spells that allow you to quick travel to any location you have visited. I think you get the point. You just put your mark somewhere down and then you recall to it later on. Now, fun fact, Almseve Intervention actually brings you to every temple, or to the nearest Almseve temple. So if I cast it in this general area here, I would use it to get transported to Balmora. If I'm closer to Vivek, I would be transported to Vivek. Which, by the way, is one way to explore the world. Just cast one of those quick travel spells and see where it leads you to. There's also the Divine Intervention, which is basically the Imperial Cult. And those spells will lead us to... they will lead us to what? To the closest Imperial Shrine, which usually is in one of those fortresses. So there is the Moonmoth Legion here. I think there's another one in Pelagiad. And there's none in Vivek, but it's a quick way to leave Vivek, by the way. You can just... or to travel through that. You can just... Almseve Intervention to the temple and Divine Intervention back out of the city. That saves you a bit of time. Now that we have joined a few organizations, we'll probably want to get to Caius Casades, which I totally forgot about until now. And you don't actually have to go to him right away. He's fine with it. But it's certainly worth it. So we'll go see Caius Casades. You can talk to everybody here, but I'm not going to. I mean, most of those people are just generic. And the cities do feel a bit empty, but I think it makes sense. It's okay. Bolino Mavel, I think that's where the Southwall Corner Club is. Very appropriately named. It's near the South Wall. It's not on the South Wall, but it's close enough. Okay,
Is it really necessary that we talk?
You're unfriendly, I'm not talking to you. You! Are you looking for me? You want to join the Thieves Guild? No, I'm actually a city guard. Yeah, why not? We're on a joining spree. You look like you have some skill. Do you want to join? You maybe want to know what we're all about. Yeah, tell me the rules. Just remember there is honor among thieves. Do not steal from a brother thief. Everyone else is a mark. Do not attack a brother thief. Do what you will to everyone else. If you have a price on your head, we have ways of taking care of that. If you break these rules, you must speak with one of the masterminds here in Vardenfell to regain our good standing. Think you can handle it? Yeah, sure. You're now a toad in the Thieves Guild. You do know how to motivate people. Talk to me when you want some odd jobs to do, and when you think you're ready for advancement. Oh yeah, give me a job. You want a diamond. Okay. Now, Carrier of Whitehaven has a diamond. Now, we can take that diamond, or we can take any of them. Oh, wait. While you're here, do you know where... Fine. Oh, you don't know who Caius Casades is? You look like an Imperial. Hello, you're Fane Riel, and this is Balmora. Do you know anything about Caius Casades? Hello, Sugartooth. I'm not sure where he's living now, but ask Bacola Clausius, the owner. He'll know. Okay, where is that guy? You're not Bacola Clausius. Where is Bacola Clausius? You're not... I think he's up there. We can also hire a room here, but now that we can rest in the Mage's Guild, it's fine. Good day. I'm Bacola Clausius, publican of the South Wall here in Balmora. We rent beds, and I have limited selections of goods for barter. If you're new here, I can also tell you where to look for other services, or a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help. I am in fact looking for Caius Casades. Old Caius runs a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs and down the end of the street. Okay, thank you, sir. So, that's the front door. So, up the stairs, then left and down the street.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
People are so friendly. Also, unlike I'm clicking does not actually draw my weapon. Okay, it's Caius Casades' house. You can also do that just by exploring the city, but we'll do it the like regular way, I guess. What? Yes, I'm Caius Casades. What do you mean you are here to report to Caius Casades? What are you talking about? So, you say your name is number 12, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you let me look at it. Yeah, sure, why not? Yes, very interesting. So, it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the Blades. And that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, number 12? I'm doing it all the time, so yeah. Good, welcome to the service. West number 12. Now you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the Blade trainers. Yeah, who are those trainers? These Blades agents offer training. Not free, of course, but cheap for a fellow agent. Look for Rithleen, Chermelin, Nine Toes here in Balmora. In Caldera, see Saran Leorian. In Aldrune, see Gildan. Siova Horsemouth lives in the hut west of Aldrune. And Alone the Scout can be held in Erril's trade house in Seydanin. Oh, we could have asked her. Okay, fine. Can we? Yeah, we get... we can get journal updates for all of those. So we'll do that. Saran Leorian. Gildan. Siova. I could just go there. And Alone. Okay. Good, thank you, sir. So we can now train with the Blades, which is very nice indeed. Okay, who lives in Rithleen? 2 houses south of Caius Casades. That's 1, 2. So Rithleen lives upstairs here.
Can I help you out? Do you need something?
I do indeed. Okay, Blades trainers. Ooh, nice. We just gained a... yes, we aren't trying to make a profit of your fellow Blades, but as you raise in rank, your discount increases. Still, we have to live, and training isn't cheap. Well, basic skill training, if you don't know very much, can be pretty cheap. But advanced skill training, for example, in your major specialties, that can get expensive. Here, I don't use Curious and Helm anymore. Maybe you can get a few drakes for it, and put them in your personal training fund. Okay, so we now got a free stuff. We have as apparel. It's better than what we have, so we're going to wear that. It's also heavier, But we're good with heavy armor anyway. No, we're not good with heavy armor. We're better at medium armor, which is, ironically, the one kind we haven't used yet. This gives us some blocking skill. And as long as you don't take it, nobody minds us reading their books. Sounds like copyright is an issue in Morrowind. Okay, we got one of the blade trainers down. Okay, Tiermalin lives just... Oh wow! Kind of showing an apartment here. Could you move out of the way? Thank you. Hello, Tiermalin. I hear you're a blade trainer with no free stuff. Yeah, okay. He gives us an alembic. Alembic is an alchemy thing. And I forgot what all of these did. They all had different purposes. Like one did actually, I think the mortar and pestle increase the base strength. The alembic reduces the negative effects. The there's an oven that gives you more positive effects or something. It's all like that. And of course they come in two qualities. There's the novice, journeyman, apprentice, and master. No, apprentice, journeyman, master, and grandmaster. In that order. We'll keep that. Okay, Saran Larian is in Caldera, next town north. We want to go to Nine Toes? Yeah, Nine Toes. Also, who is writing that journal for me? Okay, I think he's somewhere on this side.
Make it quick, Outlander.
I haven't even talked to you, madam. I think he lives near the river, so it should be somewhere here, but we'll check those houses anyway. Well, two or three that are here. Ah, it's here. I almost missed it. Okay, hello, Nine Toes.
Go ahead. Speak.
That's 6. I hear you're a blade trainer. Okay, he gave us some moon sugar. How lovely. Yeah, he told us also that moon sugar and skooma are against the law, but that we can actually sell it to some people. What are you training? Athletics, illusion, and sneak. What is your job? You can ask everybody about his profession. It's kind of fun. They tell you what they do, and they basically give you a description of their kind of class. So in case you want to start over, and you can pick a class from that. It's kind of nice, although I think it's kind of pointless that you have to actually get into the game first and then pick a and then redo it to pick a class. But I like the free flowing of classes. Like you can basically do whatever class you want to pick, and it's fine. Now we have to sell that moon sugar. I don't want to hold on to that too long. It's just kind of a hassle to keep it around. By the way, potions made from moon sugar are fine. Unless it's skooma, you can actually sell potions with moon sugar just fine. Okay, also a fun fact, reserves, there was a kind of fun alchemy system in, what was the game? Might and Magic. You could just combine potions and they would eventually explode if you weren't good enough in alchemy or if you mixed the wrong things, and those would have very, very serious detrimental effects up to completely wiping your character out. I want to barter. Okay, yeah, have that. Can I have one more? Maybe two more? No. One more? Yes.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
Okay, let's move on, and I think we'll also want to ask Ran as Archer's on the way out for a quest. Hello, madam. Do you have anything to do for me? I may be ready for advancement. Oh yes, I'm now the journeyman. Any duties? Okay, I need someone to convince an ex-Telvanni to join us. While you're there, you can also collect Manway's guild dues. Tell me about that ex-Telvanni. The Telvanni's name is Lara Bariloth. He's in Sulipund. If you can't convince him to join, kill him. While you're there, collect the guild dues from Manway. She's in Punabi, nearby. Manway has failed to pay her dues for several years, and she's now owes us over 2,000 septims. Allegedly, she is researching something in Punabi, near Lara Bariloth in Sulipund. If you can convince her to pay the dues, I will split them with you. Otherwise, kill her. So she's one of the caring kind. Okay, and I think there was also something else worth talking about.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
You there, guard. Can you tell me about the latest rumors? Any more? No. Little advice? No. Little secret? Okay. Alright, now Carrier of Whitehaven. She is she here? No. No, she was up here, I think. It does help to know the place a bit. I'm also out of stamina, so I'm gonna stop running for a moment. Okay, and this, by the way, is the House Halalu council seat. We'll go in there sooner or later, but I'm not going to join them because I don't like them. Here we have Nerano Manor. I think Nerano is actually one of the councils of House Halalu. The Morag Tong we can't join just yet, but we'll go in there because I think they're kind of cool. We can't join them here, we have to find their headquarters. Apparently a bit of a red light here. I'm not sure if you can harvest this trauma root. But those are all assassins. It's the Assassin's Guild, and I think Morrowind has a great Assassin's Guild. I like the Morag Tong way more than I like the Brotherhood, although they had kind of fun quests in all the later installments of the series. I think this is now Carrier of Whitehaven, and this is a tailor. Okay, you're a fine alchemist, so where do you... Okay, you have a guard in here, that's not helpful. Those are the diamonds in question, and we can't get those. As you can see here, there's a Grand Master's Mortar and Pestle, which we're not going to get anytime soon. We can sneak up here. Don't think she has diamonds up here, no. There are no diamonds in here, although this might have a diamond. Can I jump on the bed? Yes, I can. Let's see, we have an apprentice lockpicks. Let's use the one that has less uses left, so that's that one. They're also great placeholders. By the way, the attempt to pick a lock is also punishable. Aha! Diamonds! We'll take them all. By the way, this I think means that we cannot sell any diamonds here anymore. Just as a side note. And I know I said I wanted to steal less, but there were 3 diamonds and we were stealing them anyway, so I guess it was fine. It's not fine. I'm gonna buy from her I'm gonna buy stuff from her later on, and I think it will be fair. Okay, Thieves Guild was over there. They pair very nicely, and you do want your training. What are our main skills just yet? We have only made 1 point in a skill that actually matters to us. I don't know which one that was. And especially if you have a large amount of money at your disposal, you probably want to train that so you gain the maximum bonuses out of your skills. We'll talk about that when we actually level up. South wall was over here. That's actually where the various miscellaneous skills come in handy. I have a diamond for you, indeed. Yes, here it is. Okay, she has given us an invisibility potion. Can you advance me? We're now at the Wet Ear. You all have those very, very lovely titles. Any more jobs for us? You want the key to Nerano Manor. Okay. Andres Nerano has a key. And Sovo Trundle has a key as well. The thing is, they're really hard to steal from because I don't think we're that good at stealing. Yeah, stealing is basically determined by your sneaking skill as well. Here, there's no pickpocketing skill in itself, so if you're good at stealing, you're sneaking, you're good at stealing. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Right now, we can do... I think it would be a good idea to actually seek out By the way, you can also you can sort this. You can go for quests. I would like to have it actually filters out the quests for you. For example, this. And this also covers the quest to sort it out. Like this here, for example. I have given the package to Kais Casades, and yeah. Let's go and look for those blade trainers. Blah, blah, blah. Northwest, no, west of Caldera. Could give me good directions, well, great. Gildan in Aldrune. We can actually go there. We can teleport there with the help of the a Mage's Guild. This is all. The next thing is kind of cool. You have those various ways of instant travel, which all cost, but they can't get you everywhere. And I prefer that over the instant travel of Skyrim, because it was just yeah. Now you can go wherever you want. If you've been there once, you can teleport there every bloody time. I just think that takes away a bit from the game. So, okay, we can also go back to Saint Anina and ask Elona the Scout for something. Gildan lives in Aldrune, and here, Caldera, next town north. Okay, is that Caldera? No, that's a Ghost Gate. That's Gnesis, so apparently Caldera is somewhere in between that. Let's go see the... Wait, how much money do I have? 127. So I could... Do you have any... I can't talk about Caldera here, so sometimes you're lucky and people will ask you... people will give you that topic and they will actually mark that. Mark it on your map. Okay, little secret, Morrowind lore, trade. Okay, can't do that yet. Fine. Look at that. Who actually walks around? Now, people can die in this game, and once they do, they're apparently not available to you for service for you anymore. Obviously, we haven't met the worst creature in this game yet. Also, hello, second viewer, Briannak. I'll have to actually look at that. I'll have to keep track of the chat on my phone. I apologize for not doing that before. Let's go with that. Mute it and go into the chat. Hello, Brianna Wade. If you're still watching. Let's put that away. Now, we could actually go to a bar and find some form of... Also, I realize the screen is kind of cut off there. I can't do anything about that black bar. I apologize for that. It's just Morrowind running at really weird resolutions. Because it's not made for those wide screens. A bar. Where do I find a bar here? I think there's a bar right at the... You made a graphical overhaul to Morrowind? I might look into that.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
Okay, by the way, this is the Council Club. All these guys are members of the Kamona Tong, I believe. This guy's a smith. We don't care about that. I'm looking for is a... By the way, this is Silver Trundle. He has the key we need. But considering he's standing in broad daylight, we can't steal from him. I think this guy, or this lady, was a A little advice, no. A little secret. Oh, I know there's several quests you can actually sort here. What I wanted to do was... Ah, damn it. I was looking for a scout who could tell me the way to Caldera. But it's not gonna happen here. Oh, we will kill the entire council club later on. But there are some preparations I need to do. First off, get higher than level 1. Having to fight multiple people at once with a bit of armor and like an iron helmet is not gonna go well for us. But this place actually lets you sort at least 2 quests. So we are gonna run amok in there. Just not yet. Okay, you know what, we'll try to walk to Caldera. First I'm gonna sell those chitin pieces I have. There's a pawnbroker, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter who you sell to. I would like to sell you... Didn't I have like... Yeah, I have a chitin cuirass and a chitin helm that you can have. It's not paying very well. Okay, if you have a link, I can actually look at it on my phone. We'll sell that. Fun fact, I'm now wearing this stuff, so eventually everybody is going to look at things really weird, or look really weird because, well, we're selling them this stuff. I think they always equip the best things they have in their inventory. And since you sell them stuff straight to their inventory, they will wear it. I don't think I can actually buy it back. Okay, we wanted to go north-ish. Can we actually leave Balmoral to the north? I think we can. There's the temple, and I think there was a north gate on the other side of the river. Yeah, go ahead, leave a comment. I will look at it after the stream, if that's okay. Is there a gate out there? I think that's the way to the temple. I will go there. Okay, yeah, it's a way out. So we probably want to sneak. Not that it does too much for us. We'll save the game. Maybe we want to wield our lovely halberd and get our wonderful spark skill ready. Not that it makes much of a difference right now because we don't have any magicka left. Although I remember I got some magicka potions. Let's get some bittergreen petals. I think those are all the... No, this actually... Oh, all of those are different parts of the plant, and all of those can be harvested, so we'll take some of them. I don't think any of that was actually needed. The crash weed. No use to us. Is there any... like a signpost here? I would like to know where I'm going. Is that a signpost? No, it's just Balmora. Oh no, that clearly says Balmora. That's clearly L-M-O-R-A. That's the A? Alright, that's the O. Although, fun fact, in the Okay. I'll have a look after the stream, okay? Oops. Ah, no, no spell. Ha. We got a Nick sound. It was apparently not blighted or anything. Ooh, there's a rat. Have at thee, rat. Yeah, Morrowind is great. I believe there's a body over there. Yeah, we can actually see it there. Do you need any... Okay, I don't think he needs any help. I think he's pretty much gone. He has a note in his skooma pipe. That belongs to someone, so we'll want to have that. Okay, Tia, here's your stuff. Sorry I couldn't stay in chat. Okay, I'm afraid he's not gonna make it. Okay, I wanted to go to Caldera, and this is an intersection. It's really not helping me. Oh, there's a waypoint. Okay, that is Pelagiat. That's Caldera. We want to go there. That's where I want to go. And maybe next stream we'll have better graphics. Might be fun. Don't really want to sneak right now. I mean, I do kind of want to sneak because I hate the cliff races, and I'm quite sure there's one of them watching me right now. The fun fact, I think the feathers actually make good levitation potions. I guess I'll start sneaking once I get an actual bow to use. I think the blue stuff is something Ajira wanted. Yeah, stoneflower. We'll take several of those. By the way, in case your comment doesn't show up on the video, it might be because YouTube will automatically filter... Oh nice, acrobatics got to 6. Because YouTube will filter links and stuff out, but I will approve it manually later on. That is, of course, unless your link will try to steal my credit card data. Not that I have any. Okay, that's, I think, an agouti. I think it will attack us, so... it's two. Okay, shit. Would you die already? Okay, I might need to get out of here. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Okay, forget that. We're out of here. I need to drink one of those. Immediately. And then I'm Sieve Intervention out of here. Okay, by the way, fun fact, I once tried to actually beat the game, or kind of cheat the game, and then thought, okay, you know what, temples usually have guards. And my idea was to basically create an Sieve Intervention spell that would work on touch, so it would basically send whatever I couldn't handle to the temple, or to the next temple where the city guards or temple guards could deal with it. Apparently the game did not actually like this idea. It crashed. So I found a quick, or a very in-character way to completely crash the game. It was glorious. Also, we're not going to Caldera right now. We're gonna have a nap in the Mages Guild, and I think the 8th place would also be another place to rest. Oh yeah, I've actually touched on that earlier. The way the quests work here and the way that you get directions is just glorious. It's wonderful. And I also like the way that you're actually treated as an apprentice. You're not treated as the one savior that arrived from the heavens, but you're treated as the new guy. I will rest until healed, although... Oops, loud noises are not good. Why do I have loud noises? Is it the... Oh no, it's... Oh shit.
And I will end your pain.
That's not good. That is so not good. Okay, we now have been tried to assassinate it. Yeah, I think I'm playing the normal because I think that's all the resolution that the game allowed me to have. We'll dispose of that. Actually, we'll take all first, and then we'll dispose of corpse just to be safe, but I think it will actually remove everything. Yeah, resolution-wise, we're at, let's see, video. I think I'm using that because the other ones wouldn't work on me, or they would look even worse, so we're going with that. Okay, can I rest now? Fun fact, when you later on get to rest, there are several things that can attack you. Also, who exactly would attempt my life? I'm literally level 1. Can I heal now? Yes. Later on you get attacked by other things as well while you sleep, and it can get annoying because you literally can't rest anymore because you get attacked every time. Oh, I'm so tempted to get your mod now. I mean, right now it's okay because I can use the chat on my phone. I usually don't do that. I should probably get used to that more often. Although usually I have it on the second screen, so it's fine. Okay, where was I? Right. Can I ask anyone about the guards?
May I help you?
Quite sure they don't, because I'm level 1. As you can see, I'm level 1, so I think they attack the third time you rest. You say you've been attacked by assassins? From your description, it sounds like the work of a dark brotherhood. I'm not sure who you angered, but stay away from me. I suppose this should be officially reported, though. Speak to Appel's Matthews and Ebenhardt about this matter. Okay. Well, I am looking on my phone. Also, let's see, apparel. Their stuff is actually pretty damn good. So, hello, new equipment. Maybe they'll not attack me if I wear their stuff, right? I think that's called mimicry. Aren't we looking fancy now? Yeah, I know, and something else I love about their armor is actually it's very, very expensive. I mean, this stuff is very light and it's bloody expensive. So in one of my earlier games, I actually used those to pay my entire training. Because you can just sell any excess pieces of armor. And we're gonna have plenty of those, mind you. Now we'll just sell all this stuff. Oh, I'm quite sure we'll be seeing more assassins, so we'll be using other armor later on.
Don't stand about.
I'm just sprinting past. Ah. Okay, that's the way out. And my athletic skill has increased. Which means we are getting closer to leveling up. Now, where was that Agouti? We still have a score to settle. And something that I don't enjoy too much about picking the Son of the Atronach is that we now... yeah, okay, go ahead. Do use my video for whatever you want. Let me know if you need that in any written form, but I will do that. It's okay. It's absolutely fine. Okay, somewhere here there was this... Oi! I was just about to wonder what that sound is. I remember my first computer I played Morrowind, it had a bit of a driver issue, and the game was likely to blue screen at any time. So you're not seeing that here, but I've practically trained myself to auto-save at every possible moment. Like every time I opened a door, I would save, or not auto-save, I would just save the game. Every time I would walk, or like every time I would walk somewhere, every few minutes I would have to save the game, otherwise I might lose everything, every progress, and it got annoying. But I still love the game to bits. Thanks if you subscribe. You want that chokeweed? Do we need that? I don't think I sure wanted any of that, but we'll take it anyway. If we find any to take. I mean, it doesn't look like there's very little of it to take, but we can't harvest it right now. I'm not sure if your alchemy skill actually... Wow. Yeah, there were plenty of bugs and glitches in here. The music just turned a bit heroic, so I'm not sure if we're gonna fight that. Okay, there's that. Was it an Agouti? No, I think that was an Alit. Freaking die! The Quama thing. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, the first cliff racer in all its glory. Bloody die already! Those get even more fun when they actually have blights or diseases, because then you will just also not just get randomly attacked, but you will also randomly get diseased, which is lovely. Okay. Are we done now, nature? This might be Caldera. More stone flowers. Nice to have. Ah, Caldera. How conveniently a thing to point out. It's right here. What was his name? Gildan, I think. Shank's Shovel. Gorak Manor. Trader. Canodia Felanus. Okay, where is Gildan? You, sir, do you know a person named Gildan? Maybe latest rumors? No? Well, fine. Okay. Not helpful. Pawnbroker. Some unspeakable house. Ooh, Serene Lyric. That's who we were looking for. You're very sneaky about the Imperial thing. Isn't that the Polish symbol? The two-headed... No, it's... Is it an eagle or a dragon? You there. I hear you're a blade trainer. Okay. So apparently Laris Uvain in the Governor's Hall can help us further. Governor's Hall... Probably... That looks like a Governor's Hall. I was about to say probably something big, but I think this is big enough to qualify. Governor's Hall, or Governor's Hall. I'll take door 1, 2, 3. We'll take door 2. Okay, who are you? Cunius Pelelius. I think you need to go here for the if you want to build a house. Okay, where's that Nightblade? We're gonna. I think you were that person. Okay, what am I going to talk about here now? Background? No spells. Alright, spells. I think he was going to give us some spells. I think, yeah, detect enchantment. I don't think I want that actually. Telekinesis is nice. Ooh, Chameleon. By the way, that's also kind of fun. Invisibility and Chameleon are two different effects that basically do the same. Invisibility basically makes you invisible, so it's kind of an instant sneak. And Chameleon actually doesn't make you completely invisible, it just makes you harder to detect. But, unlike invisibility, Chameleon doesn't wear off when you actually do something. Like invisibility, if I take something, if I hit someone, it wears off. Chameleon doesn't. Also, thanks. I do appreciate people doing that. I think it's only polite to leave the links to the shops in the description below. Because after all, I mean, I'm not making profit of this, but I think people should know where to buy it. And I mean, I know myself. I like to buy games when I see them played, and I think, okay, this looks like something I could enjoy too. In that case, I would certainly like to have the link conveniently there. But those are affiliate links, by the way. I'm not making any money if you purchase there, but if you want to go ahead anyway. I think the game deserves to be bought. And since I don't feel like walking back to Balmorra, I'm hoping there is no closer Zivi temple.
Sorry, stranger.
This should take us back to Balmorra. It did. Lovely. I love it when a plan works for once. And again, this is what I loved about the quick travel in Morrowind. You can use this so well to get around that it's kind of... I mean, sometimes it's a one-way travel, but it's still amazing to have. And since we have nothing better to do, we'll just take another nap at the Mages Guild. And then we'll try to get rid of those plants. So we'll go pick some flowers. That's a heroic quest, isn't it? We're not going to do Ryan's Atlas's quests for a while, because I believe those are actually benefiting greatly from you having a better skill at speechcraft and a higher personality. Also, no attack this time. That's good and bad. I mean, the bad side is we do need more money. So some more of this wonderful armor would be nice to have, but we'll be fine without it. Okay, Lake Armaya was this way. Oh, so many memories. I've actually wanted to stream Morrowind for ages now, but I've never managed to capture it properly. I think last time I've been using the OBS OBS Classic, and it really didn't go well. And I remember my first trip through Morrowind, I actually got to Balmorra just fine, and then I decided to go explore here, and I think I climbed up this mountain there, and found the Nyx Hound, and it turned out that my dagger was not quite up to it. It mopped the floor with me, and I was afraid to go there anymore. But right now we have this, so we should be fine. It was glorious. I think we'll make a quick stop at the Frostmoth Fortress, which is, I believe, this way. Yeah, it's this way. Then there. Because the next skill or the next spell I want, that I find absolutely vital for your survival in Morrowind, is Divine Intervention, which they don't sell in the temple, in the Anzivi temples, which I think is a very nice touch. We'll also probably join the Imperial Cult because we're still on a joining spree. Where's the? I think here. I'm not sure if we can talk to this guy already. No, I don't think so. There should be an Imperial Cult person here. Also down here I think is the General. Okay, he had some work for us, I think. We can't get there yet. Ah, damn, we can't do that yet. And I'm not too tempted to join the Imperial Legion just yet, because, okay, where is the Imperial Cult person? Are you the cult person? But it cost me 50... It cost me 50 drakes to join you. Yeah, fine. What was his name again? You. No, what's his name? Zemutis Vunis. Are we at Fort Moonmoth?
Stay out of trouble and you won't get hurt.
Prison Towers. Who of you is Zemutis Vunis? You don't look like a Zemutis Vunis. Prison. I know. I think there was a shrine for those. I think they actually had a shrine. Because any self-respecting fortress comes with an Imperial shrine somewhere. Could be this one. That's a prison tower. I believe there was a shrine. No? Well, fine. This is the Moonmoth Force, so... Ah, where is the bloody person of the Imperial Cult? Are you? No, you're not. You're Ella. You... Wolfing. Prison towers. Yeah, let me through. You're not the person. Is that the shrine? Wooden door. Towers will go through that door. Ah, that's the shrine. You. I would like to purchase the spell of... You don't have the Divine Intervention spell. I hate that. Okay, fine. Let me become a lay member here. Yeah, we'll join. We'll accept all citizens of good character. I have that. Earnest faith. I could have that. And with a pledge of 50 drakes. Fine. Thereafter, any cost of ownership comes when you use our health, healing, and blessing shrines. Modest fees will help us spread the blessing of the 9 to those less fortunate than ourselves. I would like to hear the doctrine first. To serve and glorify the 9 divines, you must cultivate a noble personality and a strong will. Respect the magical arts, especially the College of Restoration, Mysticism, and Conjuration. Those who try to avoid bloodshed, take the field unarmored, or to fight. I'm not willing to do any of that. I will not take the field unarmed. That sounds like a dumb idea. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna read that and I wish to join you. Yes, please. Okay, do you have any, like, duties? I can also ask about the divines, but I don't care about that. Blessings? No. Requirements, shrines. Nope, we can't get any tasks from him. Also, something I loved about Morrowind is when you actually go down here and go to your factions, you see that there are actually requirements. I cannot like become leader of the Mages Guild without actually knowing magic. In Skyrim, that was completely tied to the quest line. So you did the quest line, and you were now the Archmage of the Mages Guild, which, in my opinion, was bloody stupid. Because by that point, I hadn't cast a single spell past the ones I needed to get through the quest, like the ones I needed to get to gain entrance to the college, and the one destruction spell you needed to cast at the in that crypt, and that was it. There was no other spell casting involved. They made somebody who, for all they know, didn't know jack about magic the Archmage, and I think that doesn't make sense. Yeah, you actually need to have I think you actually need more than 50 in your highest skill. Like, in this case, we need 1 skill to 10 and 2 at 5, but I think it actually got pretty high for the highest skilled. And again, I maintain that this is actually a good thing. Even though, yes, it means you will have to practice a lot, but I think that's what being the master, whatever, actually entails. Oh, it is possible, and you can still train it that way. I think it's also not necessarily speechcraft. You need just one of those skills. Like I think they usually just take 1 skill at this level and 2 others at lower level. Okay, we want to go. Ooh, that's a crib. Let's fight that. We need some spear fighting skills. We can't sneak up to it, so have at these, crib. Oh, we are paralyzed. I don't like the look of that. Could you unparalyze me now? Ha. Script jelly. I think this is actually something that helps you clean the blight. Oh, there are many things that ruined Oblivion and Skyrim, but yeah, that was certainly one of them. And don't get me wrong, Skyrim is a game I sank way too much time into as well, but I think it still failed to capture this feeling of wonder I had in Morrowind. Because you look at this and it feels strange, it feels unusual, and you... Ah, rats! I was just monologuing, could you stop that? Impolite. Okay, there's a Nick sound. Ha. There's also an option to yeah, I love them too, but I think they it varies about how you look at them. Like, if you look at them as sequels or as parts of the Elder Scrolls series, then they don't invoke the same feeling that Morrowind did. If you look at them as games on their own, they're pretty damn great. They're just not as good as, or in some instances, not as good as Morrowind was. Like, the writing didn't really help me get engrossed in Skyrim. And the quests were also not too great. I mean, most quests in Skyrim were basically go there, kill that, come back. Or maybe go there, kill that, and then take one of its things and come back. And that was literally all there is to it. Okay, now there should be somewhere here. We want to get to the coast first. There's the coast, wonderful. I think there should be muck somewhere there. I also didn't like how the guilds worked in Skyrim. You only had like one guild house for everything. Okay, what did we need for plants? We needed the gold carnate. Okay, we got stone flowers, we got gold carnate, we got heather, so willow anther. I think willow anther is the last thing we need. How the hell did a willow anther look like? I don't think that's a willow anther. Heather, we have some of that, we'll take more. That's a black anther, that's not quite what we needed. Is that? No, that's cromberry. Cromberry, we'll take that, but it's not what we need. Some more stone flower. Where is the... So glad I can't be struck by lightning here. Look at those wonderful mushrooms. Absolutely love this place. And I also liked how the biomes shift in Morrowind. You have this kind of lush but still somewhat strange feeling place here, the Escardia Isles. And you have those clearly murky, mucky places with in the swamps, and you have those you have here just a floating city by all means. And you have all those other places, and it's glorious, it's lovely. And you have the Ashlands, of course, which are all just downright a horrible place to be. Okay, anyone here having muck? I was hoping we could see one of those muck sponges, or how they're called. You, sir, do you have... You don't have any muck. Any of that muck? Salt rice. I'm not going to try to steal his stuff, so... True. I was sure there were muck sponges here somewhere. Apparently the muck sponges didn't care about my being sure of that. Is that one of those sponges? Now hurry up through the water. It's never a good idea to stay in the water. Could we swim a little faster? How can you miss that thing with a bloody halberd? Okay. It's dead. Dispose of it. There's no muck. I mean, granted we're at the... I think those can be... No. Can those be harvested? No. I was seriously hoping for one of those so we could get around buying the stuff in the fields of Kumu, now that we're here. And we picked the worst weather for exploring. We used to have those stupid sponges somewhere here near the water. Can I jump that? Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes, I can. Okay. I need muck. Where can I find muck? Yeah. Sure they were here. We also still need this willow anther. So, where's a willow? What's a willow? Isn't that a tree? I can't see Jack. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. I guess not too long, but I'm not sure. I don't have anything to do, so I'm not going to stream all night, but I'll probably be here for a while. Is that Olaf's farmhouse again? Yes, we've been here already. Damn it. I mean, I'd like to reach at least level 2 in this in this stream. Where is at level 1? Much to my dismay. We're not that wealthy. I mean, I have a shitload of alchemical components, so I might actually go with that and just experiment a bit. There's actually nothing here. What's that place? Is that the Duran plantation? No, the Ulas plantation. Okay, they probably don't have anything we want here. But we want to be careful around this place. Oh yeah, my skills are those. I'm not very high in those. Why did I pick Speechcraft as major skill? I never do that. Oh right, because I wanted something with personality. So we have major skills. Speechcraft, Marksman, Medium Armor, Mysticism and Spear. Which I mainly picked because it's something you literally can't do in Skyrim because they don't have spears for some reason. Minor skills, Longblade, because I wasn't sure if I could get a good spear in the early game. Security, Sneak, Athletics and Alchemy. And Misclan is all the rest. It's not too great just yet because we didn't find too many skill books and I didn't actually train anything. I picked the Atronic sign this time, so we're not recovering any Magicka. And we have no reputation and no bounty. I remembered Muck being way more abundant than this. Or am I just looking in the wrong places? I will go this way and then try to skirt the lake again. I will probably just try to zip back to Balmora. So I believe if I Helm's Eve intervention here, I might be at the very edge of that. I think about Pelagic is like the borderline. If you Helm's Eve legend from here, you get to Balmora. From here, you get to Vivek. How am I supposed to find a willow in this weather? I think Morrowind was actually one of the first games that allowed me to, or that I played that allowed you to have complete freedom in character creation. Before that, I didn't play. I've played Diablo 2, which didn't really let you customize your character beyond your class. Like, if you once you locked in your class as, say, sorceress or necromancer, you were locked into that. You couldn't pick any more weapon skills or whatever. And here you can.
Go ahead.
Nothing, I guess. How's the coastline here? Any of those stupid muck things that I want? Do you have something to sell, perhaps? No. Morrowind. The friendliest place on Earth, or Tamriel. The weather is lovely. I mean, to be honest, for Morrowind, this is actually more the lush place. Oh yeah, that as well. And it's also something I really like, that you level up with the skills you use rather than the stuff that you kill. It was a very new concept to me. I mean, I haven't played Daggerfall because I think that was even before my time. Ooh, that could be one of those mucks. Oh no, it's a barrel. Okay, we found a barrel. We found an empty floating barrel. A ship nearby. Oh, I don't have breath. Is that a treasure map, perhaps? No. Okay, that's a useless floating barrel. And there's a script for my schematic Quama thing. I mean, I'm getting a bit better with the halberd. And I think the magic absorption just saved us, at least from the paralysis. Okay, what is the... Ha! A willow flower! So those are the willows. Take 3 of them. Or maybe another one. Okay, and we'll ignore the fields of Kumu for now. I mean, they're not too far off. It's not like a place you can only visit once. Oh, I mean, we might actually do all the... what's that? Oh, there's the plantation. I might actually do all the Elder Scrolls games, but I'll be busy with Morrowind for a while. And maybe after that I will stream Skyrim. No, not Skyrim, Oblivion, and then we'll move on. Although I actually have Daggerfall as well. I've bought this in a package from GOG at some point. It was like totally cheap. It was like £5 for everything up to Morrowind. So I think it was well worth it. Okay, time to CV intervention back. And it did take us to Balmora. Lovely. Okay, Mages Guild. I really like how they put all the guilds in one corner of the map, so you can actually go there very easily. I think it was a very smart decision. Okay, let's see. We need to... Nice. Okay, Ajira. I have the flowers for you, yes. There they are. Ah, yes, these are the flowers that Ajira needs. Ajira has made some more potions for you. Ajira hopes that you will use them well. Anything else? Ajira is very sorry. Ajira has much work to do on these reports, so Ajira can win her bet with the Galbadir. Maybe you could fetch a new ceramic bowl for Ajira. Okay, that's fine, we can do that. And again, we are doing the legwork. We're fetching a bloody bowl for her. But first we'll catch a nap. Because her bet is not as important as my health. I kind of want to keep at least some of my magicka for like emergency retreat, like we did with those elites. Where's the trader? I think it was over there-ish. That's the blacksmith. This was a general trader, I believe. Do you have any ceramic bowls for me? Get me a new halberd. You could have this silver dagger I got somewhere. I need a ceramic bowl. I think any of those will do. I only need one. I could also get some arrows, but not right now. We don't have a bow just yet. Okay, and I'll probably also look into buying some of those blacksmith's hammers. Jump. It's kind of silly, but jumping actually levels your acrobatics, so it's certainly worth jumping around all the time. Although it does sap your endurance very, very quick. Ajira must find her stolen reports. Needs your help very badly. Galbadir stole Ajira's reports on the properties of local mushrooms and flowers. Ajira knows Galbadir didn't leave the Mages Guild. The reports must still be nearby. Okay, so we'll help finding those reports. I think they were well, kind of hidden. You don't have to pick any locks for them, but there is the flower report. And what I really loved is you can actually read those, and there's actually alchemic recipes. So yeah, Ajira studies hard to learn secret magical properties of gold carnate, stoneflower petals, willow anther, and heather. Gold carnate has very dark green leaves with sharp spines. Blah makes a paste that restores strength. The paste has some bad effects, but they only last a short time. So basically, this gives you some insights. You could actually write those down if you wanted to. How they do that here. Ajira works very hard to collect these flower samples. You did not! You told me to collect them for you. Lazy cat. Ajira must do 2 reports in Gal, but you must only do 1 silly report. Ajira does ranks of journeyman very soon now. Okay, if Ajira thinks so. Where's the second one? I think it was somewhere over here. There it is, I can see it. How do we get to there? That's a big thing. Ugh. And the mushroom reports. This is actually more alchemic in nature, because you can actually see, mixed with pearl dust, Jerusalem gives you a potion to breathe underwater. Copriness mixed with scales lets Ajira walk on the water instead of under the water. Much better, indeed. So we could look at that, but we'll find that out sooner or later. But if you want, you can always pause the video and read those reports, or even better, you can play the game yourself and read them yourself. Because again, they did put a lot of effort into those writings, and I really found myself kind of lost in those already.
Welcome, friend.
I have your certain reports. Yes, here they are. Okay, I also have your bowl. I don't know how much I've paid for that. Yeah, I've got it. Here it is. Any more duties you have? Okay, so we can talk to her again when we're a warlock, which we are not just yet. Or we can go to Ranus Arthurus. And that's another thing I absolutely loved about this, because I kind of have the freedom to go to whatever guild master I please. There's not only one who will give me the one mandatory quest I need to become the guild master. I have several. If I don't like Ranus Arthurus, or I don't like her quest, or I just don't feel like doing that, I can go somewhere else. I can go do things in Eldrune or whatever. I would like to advance, please. I'm now the Evoker. Hooray! Advance in the Mage Guild does not occur by magic. Who would have thought that? Okay. So this is basically the reply you get when you have neither the requirements nor the kind of duty points collected. I'm not sure how that works. In fact, I think it's basically every task for the Mages Guild is attached to a certain number of points for the Mages Guild, and you just get those. But I'm not too sure on that. We now have 1 reputation, so some people might recognize us. Not that we actually need that. Okay, we now kind of have no more quests left. Okay,
Is there something you need?
yeah, the exit, please. Okay, how much money do we have? Could sell those 2 diamonds I'm sitting on right now. And she didn't even want my bowl. Or I bought 2 bowls, I don't know. Let's sell those diamonds to Ajira, because I can't sell them to the Nalcaria from Whitehaven, or off Whitehaven. Kinda nicked them from her. Okay, we'll barter. I would like to sell you those diamonds. Yes, please. I would also like to sell you some of those potions you gave me. We'll keep the invisibility. That's something I never use. Frost Shield, away with it. Restore Magicka we'll probably hold on to, because we can't use it, or we cannot restore Magicka on ourselves. We also keep that. Fire Shield goes away, Lightning Shield goes away. Would you give me 680 for that? Yes. I also believe that bartering and negotiating will give you more reputation with that trader for a short time. I think it goes up by 1, although it couldn't go here because we had 100 already. Okay, how much money are we sitting on? 800 gold. Now, for starters, I would actually like to get my more immediately useful skills trained. I would also like a longbow. So, we'll get a bow. Meldor probably has a bow for me. You don't have a bow for me. Meldor, you are dead to me. Dead to me! Where would I go to find a bow? Probably not here. Maybe a pawnbroker is a good place to get a bow. It's quite sure I bought a bow somewhere here. Okay, do you have a bow for me? You have a kite and short bow. I hate those. Not a fan of short bows myself. I think you'll get a better one very easy, but it's not cheap, it's not expensive, so we'll take that. Also take some arrows. Probably not 200, maybe like 30. Of that. Thank you. I could have totally traded that down. Okay, now you'll want to equip those. Yes, all of them. And the short bow we'll keep around. Okay, we are somewhat rested and ready to go. Training. Right, training. I need to train. Let's go train with the blades. Let's go train. And what do I want to train? I think I'll go with spear, because that actually gives me... Actually, no, I'm not going to train spear. I'm going to train one of those lower skills here. I'm going to train sneak or something. Also, I think I forgot to ask Habazi for a new quest. So I'll need to do that as well. And I suppose we'll see if she can teach us some sneaking. Although I don't think she'll actually teach me right now, because we are kind of low in the guild.
Well, what is this about?
Okay, you... Oh no, we have a quest from her. Okay, fine. You can probably teach me... security. That's something I didn't like. You have to actually select this every bloody time.
Its scent is unfamiliar.
Can't afford another training session. Okay, and we need 2 more level ups, or 2 more trainings. We don't have acrobatics as a major skill, so that doesn't help me. Okay. Any other low skills we can train? Probably can't afford that. We can try some alchemy ourselves. We have the alembic, so we can now try to do various ingredients. We can try to do some alchemy. I think restore fatigue and do you have a Quama egg? Just make some cheap potions like this. Oh, you need a mortar and pestle, so we'll have to get one of those. I thought you could do that. So mortar and pestle are kind of vital. The rest is optional. So we need some of those. Why couldn't Chermelin have any of those to spare? Okay. By the way, weapons breaking are not completely destroyed, you just have to fix them. So it's not like they're gone for good, you just have to fix them. And there are times when weapons break more often than others. On Soul's Time you actually have to fight some enemies that will break your stuff like really quick. So to be careful with that. Okay, we need money. We need more money. Anyone here have more money? You there. Do you have any money? Okay, apparently there's a transportation from Cool. Which provides you some really awful puns. Okay, what else do we need to do? I guess we could move on to... I should probably read that book I got from the cult. Is there anything important here? I don't think there is. We're good. I could join the Legion. Joining the Legion has one kind of advantage: you get free stuff. The disadvantage is you have to keep that free stuff around. At least parts of it. Let's actually do it. We get some free Legion armor. And that's one of the most annoying things in this, or most annoying groups in this game that you can join. Because I really hated how they forced you to wear the Imperial armor. I mean, it made sense from a roleplay perspective because it was your uniform, and the point of a uniform is that everybody wears it, at least for official purposes. But on the other hand, you had to carry this bloody heavy armor all the time, and I despised that. But we'll join the Legion anyway. I know I can't join them here anyway. Right, forgot about that. We'll do something else then. What will I do? How long does it sold? 60 seconds, that's fine. I think that's a good way to make money. I mean, not much because we're not great at it, but we can actually use Soul Trap and try to Soul Trap some creatures. There's some petty Soul Gems, so we can at least fill those and see what we can get. We can trade them for better Soul Gems. And more of them. Maybe it's a nice way to make some money. I know the bigger ones are certainly worth it. We don't have anything that's really too good for stealing, too good for selling and bartering. Die already! Aha! I have trapped the soul. Lovely. Now it's only worth 100, so it's not too much wealth we're gonna make with that, but it's something. It's a start, I guess. So we'll be trapping some souls. That one might come in handy. Ha! I believe all of those still actually give you different numbers of charges as well. Let me try out my bow. I was actually pretty decent with it at some point. There is no scrolling in, or zooming in. I don't know if there's a way to actually cancel your shot. Did I mention I hate those? Die, will ya? Ha! Cliff Racer Soul. Don't want to be too far in here because this place is dangerous. As soon as you get into the Ashlands, it's pretty dangerous. So let's back away from here. You'll find more blighted creatures here and more generally unpleasant things, so we'll not go here. We now have some souls we can sell to Galvadir. Or any other mage we can think of. Which should at least get us to level 2. Okay, I believe we could also try to go, to do some more stuff. Let's actually let's go to Pelagiat, because I think there was something there that we can use. We might as well be able to get some muck there. Since I'm kinda low on stamina right now, I'm gonna go with my bow and on the Magicka. I'm not gonna trap too many more souls right now. If memory serves, there's a decent chance that you actually get your arrows back from the creature, although the chance increases with the quality of the arrow increasing. Like, kite and arrows are the worst. Obviously, they're the cheapest. But you can go better than that. Okay, yeah, I can't cancel my shot, so I'll have to spend this arrow. Maybe I might be able to find it here. I believe, yeah, kite and arrows pretty much shatter most of the time. But do correct me if I'm wrong. I hope I can get the Divine Adventure skill spell from Pelagiat. I'm sure there was a shrine of the Imperial Cult there. I was so happy when I saw those mushrooms in Salt's time in Skyrim, by the way. It filled me with great nostalgia. Let's poke towards that. Okay, apparently I just made it angry. No hits there. Come on, how can that not hit? Okay, forget about this. We'll do Spark. I'll even knock out one of my magic potions. I am a spellcasting failure. Ha, nice. I want to be careful when you do that, because you can always catch some form of nasty disease. I saw a rat over there earlier. I want to take that on as well. There, no, that's a stone. Ah, there it is. Wow, my destruction spell really sucks. Just as much as my archery. Okay. Where is that stupid city? Oh, we're on the way. Okay, let's get some more plants. Because once we do get our hands on some... Oh, look at it, now we're having willows all over the place. I need a better bow. At least got some arrows back. At least I got some of those arrows back. How many do I still have? I don't know. I actually like to use arrows as kind of placeholders because they free up inventory space as you go along, which is kind of cool. Okay, where is Pelagiat? It's the other way. Should probably just follow the road. Pelagiat back road, Pelagiat main road. We'll take the main road. Though of course the downside of taking the road is you have less of a chance to encounter things. That's why I like to travel like just straight line through the wilderness. It does have its advantages, although of course you may find something you can't handle. Especially in the Telvanni regions and in the Ashlands, it's very likely that you find something you could not handle at level 1. Was there anyone in Pelagiat we could talk to? One of the... yeah, let me through. Okay, one of those... let's see that. The Blade Trainers... Blade Trainers topics... Blade Trainers... Kais Casades... Bolmora... Gildan... Aldrun... Ariel... Okay, fine. Nobody in Pelagiat, but there is a Imperial Shrine here. Okay, you'll just, I think this guy's going to be important later on. And this looks unhealthy.
Will you?
Is that like a... no. What is that thing? Stay away from me there. No.
What can Jeet do for you?
Ah, when Asasi sees smooth moves like this, Anasi thinks of dancer. No? A high wall walker? If you're under the Thieves Guild suite, perhaps you should be. Smooth moves, eh? How can Anasi not see? Must she be blind? She sees you walk, and she likes what she sees. It is her profession to see such things as the flow of the body, the grace of the eye, and admire. Okay. What Khajiit can see what she wants and not take it? Could Anasi ask for gift? Then say no to Anasi. Must Anasi be the thief? Must she steal this thing, this fellow she wants, or will he give himself as a gift? I guess we'll give the gift of friendship. Please forgive Anasi if she purrs like a kitten. But Anasi is so pleased. You will come to visit Anasi often then, and tell her things, and ask her things too. We are now friends, yes? Anasi such secret knows. She almost bursts, like Anasi must tell her new friend. The sword is upstairs. Such a secret, I know. Anasi tells you. Anasi trusts you, yes. Anasi is a thief. You do not mind. Why? Because Anasi loves secret things. She loves secrets, and when she finds them, she loves to have them. Like the strange Hordes upstairs. Hordes has a secret. Anasi can see. So Anasi follows Hordes. And this is how Anasi knows Hordes serves Maruna's Dagon. This magic belt Hordes has, such a pretty belt. Strange writings and strange letters. Maybe evil, maybe danger. Okay, let's see. We'll share a care, I guess. Forgive Anasi. Anasi is so ashamed to ask a new friend to share such a care. But Anasi is afraid, very afraid. This dustman, bad person, he frightens Anasi. He comes, tells Anasi there is no more Thieves Guild, there's just Kamonatong. And Anasi will join Kamonatong and be protected. Otherwise, unless Anasi is protected, Anasi might get hurt. This dustman, he talks quiet, but very mean. Anasi is so sorry. Sorry to trouble her new friend, but Anasi is scared. We'll take care of it. You are too kind. Anasi knows she places great burden on your friend. But Anasi cannot fight, cannot shed blood. She has sworn such an oath. Anasi tries to be good. But Anasi thinks now she's in great danger. This bad person, Darren Adrin, Dark Elf, he is Countertongue Bigwig in Gnarmok. He is found at Nadine Rotheran's shack. Anasi is so ashamed that she asks Relive a very great gift from her new friend, but Anasi has no one else. That's fine. She will also train us, which is lovely, and she will give us things. Well, not yet, but we will get things from her later. Get stuck on the ceiling here. Okay. We'll not be going to Gnarmok anytime soon, though. We will go there eventually. Right now we're more interested in joining the Imperial... Well, not joining, but we're more interested in getting the spell from the Imperial Cult. We can also ask the Archer what his job is. It's kind of cool. But since I have to do voice acting here, I'm not going to talk all that much to people. It's generally a good thing to do, though. Like, ask everybody. Sometimes they just give you random quests when your reputation hits a certain level, for example. Where is the Imperial Servant? I will not make a donation of 10 gold. There's not even a servant here.
I only have a few more.
North Wall, Wooden Door. Igfar. I think I actually joined this already. Do you have any spells for me? I need the... nobody has Divine Intervention here. Okay, okay. We can learn about diseases here. What I'd really like to know would be how I can climb the ranks here. I think it's no, it's not services. Yeah, fine. Not sure if I can actually get any quests from those guys. I believe you can. Because you hardly ever get to join a place where you don't have any ranks. I'm quite sure you can actually get here, but I have no idea where to get a quest for those. It's kind of strange. Also, quite sure somebody here would have the spell I need. Well, not need, but want. Okay, do we have an alchemist here? That's an armorer. Maybe a trader will have what we need. We would just need muck. Should be able to come by. Muck. He has glass arrows, those are expensive, and for a reason. But he has no muck. Also a Dwemer Kuhira, whatever that does. Some ash yam. Nothing great. Nope. Not even a better bow. Fine, goodbye. That's nothing useful. Okay, I think we'll just move on from here. There's a gua. Is that a wild one? Yes. I know there's a quest with the gua here, so you want to be careful which ones you hit and which ones you don't. That one looks wild. Okay, I think the bow hasn't worked, so... Can I equip it now? Thank you. It was spazzing out for a moment. Oh, we didn't get any Guar hides from that. It's a shame. I was hoping we could get some skill levels. Is there anything in this pond? No. Actually, I'm sure I once had a droid spawn in here. Not that it was necessary, but I had it. And droid wax is also a very, very good source of money. They do pose a bit of a threat, so it's generally a good idea to be prepared when you fight them. Okay. Still working on level 2 for some reason. Okay. One more level up. So if I just keep running, I might get it. Somewhat hoping for another Brotherhood Assassin as well. Let's actually just do that. Unsee the intervention out of there. We'll go see the Mages Guild. Then we'll grab some muck. I'm quite sure Anasi will sell us some. Not Anasi, Ajira will sell us some. Then we go to the fields of Kumu. How much money do I have? 134. Wait, isn't alchemy one of my side skills? Yes, maybe Ajira will teach me alchemy. It's not the optimal way of learning, which is something I'm going to touch on very, very soon. So, acrobatic skill in. Okay, rest until healed, please. No loud noises again. Also, thank you all for your help against that assassin earlier. Thank you very much. Okay, let's barter first, because I need... You don't have muck. How can you not have muck? Well, fine. Can we sell any things to her? Any good ingredients? Actually, no. Let's go to Galbadir. We can train alchemy very cheap here because Ajira likes us. And now we have reached a new level, and that's something I wanted to talk about, because when we rest now for 1 hour, I guess, we will level up. You realize that all your life you have been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive. So, what is this about? We have those 3 coins here, which we can distribute among the different attributes. And depending on how many skills of that attribute we have leveled, we gain a multiplicator here. So, for example, we have leveled, I think, 6 different things that rely on intelligence, mostly the security. And I think if you do 10, you gain a +5 multiplier, which is the top of the line. Also, fun fact, those bits here were not translated in the German version. They were completely missing. So yeah. And if you want to maximize your output there, you actually go in with, you finish level with training entirely, so you train like 10 skills of one, like 10 strength skills, and then you do 10 other skills, and you can just put 1 point in luck. I'm going to put 1 in luck anyway, because I'm not sure, I think there's a mathematical top of the line for the levels. Because at some point you have everything leveled up, so we'll go with, I'm not sure if I should go with agility or, I think I'll go with strength, because that determines our carrying stuff and our health. think that'll do. Nice, we have reached level 2. Yeah, I know they count towards bonuses, but what I usually do is I try to get, if I have the money for training, I try to get one miscellaneous skill 10 points up, and then I'll do one of those major or minor skills 10 points up that uses a different skill, so you only have like 2 different multipliers. And then you dump the remaining point in luck, and it gets you quite far. Because I think all the other bonuses are now lost, so it counts again for every level. Okay, Galbadia.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Go on.
You have the worst voice ever. Yeah. We'll sell those soul gems, and then I'll cut the stream. Look at that, Cliff Racer souls are worth more than the rest. I believe this is because everybody thinks only a dead Cliff Racer is a good Cliff Racer, and if there's a soul, there has to be a Cliff Racer being killed. Okay, I have nothing else. I would like to have more gold for that. Wonderful. Do you happen to have... You don't have any spells. Also, enchanting is the same here, but you can actually show it off quickly. Actually, I can just take, say... I can take this note with directions from Kaios Casades. I can have... I don't have any souls for that. I can actually cast this once, and this will use up the thing. This is kind of cool. What would be amazing would be if this actually gave me the ability to turn this into a scroll if I use it on the paper, but the game didn't go that far. Yeah, we have reached level 2, so this has been my objective for this stream. We have obtained a fair bit of equipment. We've got a decent spear, or halberd. We got a bow, which I suck with right now. What I don't like is that when you retrieve an arrow, it actually gets placed in a different inventory slot. So that's kind of annoying. So you have to re-equip them in your quiver, which doesn't make sense. I've done archery, you don't do that. If you have a quiver, you put every arrow in there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Next time we'll probably go with a mod and see if that's any good. If we can maybe not get this stupid black bar on the stream, on the side of the stream. And yeah, we'll look at this link now. And I'm not sure when the next Morrowind stream will be, in fact, so we'll have to see how that goes. I'm looking forward to it, because this is a great game, and it will give us a lot of content. Although something that does bother me is, like, I don't think they went through with all the writing at the end. Also, look at how much of Morrowind there's still to explore. There's still Vivek, which is a bloody large place, so we'll not go there just yet. You can spend entire episodes there. We will have to go there at some point. We'll also have to go to Ghost Gate. Maybe we'll do the pilgrimage next time. But yeah, when you go to Vivek, bring some money, because you have to, and it's worth it. Vivek has a lot of great places, and they really did well with the various with the Dunmer culture and everything. I think that was just so well done, so well written, the place. I think at some point we'll be also exploring this place here, but I want to be a bit stronger for that. Okay. So yeah, we'll also I'm not sure. I mean, we now have all the options, and this was also great about Morrowind. It doesn't give you this main quest. I mean, you do the main quest and you get told, okay, yeah, you know what? You can either go do your own thing for a while until you're better and stronger and bigger, or you can go on right now if, I don't know, you can't be bothered. And I think I like that. Although, of course, back in the day that was kind of the first thing of its kind, so people were a bit on the fence about that. They were not too happy with the idea of what I have to find something to do for myself now. and yeah, it didn't go too well. I think some people actually didn't like Morrowind for that, because it can be a bit overwhelming, especially this skill system and everything. It can be a bit weird, and yeah, as I said, a bit overwhelming, a bit overpowering, and well, dodgy. But save a 4th livestream game. So we made 4 save games in 1 livestream. Wonderful. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. As I said, next time we'll hopefully see better graphics. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Was that the right button? No.